Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Lisa Blonay, and you're locked into Blonay Media. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Now, we are back to catch up on the tea of whatever. All right. And remember, we are the third party. Okay. This is a commentary and reaction channel. All right. We give our POV on what's already out there. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I wanted to talk about the recent interview that Jason Lee had with Blueface, which really revealed a lot that we already knew. I know there's a lot of people like, duh, when you look at the title, but this is what's happening, you guys. Blueface finally came out, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. And basically laid it out there and said that him and Chrisean used Junior for a storyline. Okay. Now, I don't want to say I told you so, but what else can I say? Right? Blueface finally confessed. But we told y'all first the truth about Junior. Now, I've been calling Chrisean one of the biggest contradictions that we've had. Okay. And Blueface exposed everything, even himself, okay? And this was a setup from day one, all right? And I'm glad that the internet is finally waking up and the lies are crumbling. The lies have been crumbling, right? Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. Okay, so let's talk about this, all right? Because Blueface finally admitted what some of us have been saying from day one, okay? And honestly, y'all owe a few creators an apology because the signs were right there in y'all face the whole damn time, right? I will be in the chat, you guys. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. But we got to talk about this. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into that interview, but I honestly have to say that I got tired of people sitting in the comments. And when I say y'all, I don't specifically literally mean y'all, okay? But just the naysayers, the people, the doubters, the doubting Thomases, okay? The blind loyalty that we see so often, okay? That really does more damage than good. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's a hater here, right? But I just got tired of people sitting in the comments acting brand new. Every time somebody points out the obvious, okay? You know Captain Obvious lives here, right? Some of y'all couldn't identify the truth if it smacked you upside the head wearing a neon tracksuit and holding court documents, okay? The denial has been strong. Now, suddenly everybody want to act shocked because Blueface basically confirmed the chaos we already peeped. Not even months ago, years ago. This is years in the making, y'all, which makes it all that much more sadder because, I mean, just off the record, I listened to a recent IG live from Carlissa, and she spoke a lot in that, and a lot of people like not realizing what was going on. You know what I'm saying? This whole time. And just fast forward. That's the reason why I like Carlissa, and I will never not like her. And you know, she's not perfect. She does and says some things that I don't like, but most of the that fall out her mouth be the God's honest truth. All right. And let's not forget that we saw the signs early. All right. Remember those leaked text messages? Remember the setup allegations? Remember all the confusion and contradictions? Because not only did Blueface say that they used Chrisean Jr. as a storyline, but he also went on to call Chrisean a setup queen. Okay? Two things that we've been hollering for the rooftops forever. Ever? Right? Now, we all know when Chrisean popped up in Blueface's life, carrying emotional baggage, drama, instability, a lot of people romanticized it, right? Like it was some type of hood fairy tale. The whole time, It looked like survival mode, okay? Looked like they was on the way to hell in a handbasket, if you ask me. But now let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play just an excerpt of the interview, because the interview is damn near 2 hours long. I would suggest that you watch it, okay? Let's go ahead and get some details on it so I can tell you exactly where to go after the stream. Don't you go nowhere, all right? And so that you guys can experience this interview for yourself, okay? Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And among all of these things, okay, because some of y'all was as dull as an unsharpened number 2 pencil on the test day with the bubble test sheet in your damn fucking pocket, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me see. And he let us know that Chrisean was a setup queen, but we had already peeped that, bro, okay? We was trying to warn you. We was yelling at our phones. We was yelling at the screen. We was yelling at the TV, our laptops. We're survived. We're surprised you're still alive, partner. All right? All right, you guys, come on. Let's see. Let me see. And anytime there's always confusion, chaos, tears, yelling, fighting, disappearing, and suddenly everybody's supposed to just move on like nothing happened, there's a problem. Okay? There's a problem. And yet, still, some of you managed to put her or this whole circus on a pedestal. Okay? No one is excluded. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. And I will be in the chat. Let me go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and let me pull this up for you. We're going to go ahead and get into this interview. I think I have it timestamped at exactly where I want to bring you guys in at. Unfortunately, we cannot watch the whole interview, okay? This is on BET Network, all right? No shade to Jason Lee, but babes. Babes. You know what I'm saying? Babes, all right? We're going to watch an excerpt of it. But this is from BET Networks. If you guys want to watch it in its entirety, make your way on over there. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And let's go. All right. Okay. I'm going to start a little bit ahead of before the point where I want you to be at. And basically what he's going to talk about is the fake baby drama, okay? And a little bit on Chrisean, and then we're going to talk, okay? But it's a really good interview, guys. It's really a good interview. All right? Hold on. So let me make sure you guys can see this. All right.
Person, like, you gotta earn my love.
How?
The bad times.
Okay.
There will always be a hardship that'll flow past. It's up to you to get on that boat or not.
So you're the Jays.
I'm the store. I'm not the Jays. You know, the Jays is the clout. The Jays is the audience. The Jays is the people, the chat. I'm just a store who's providing this location for you to wait outside of.
But the problem with the store is you kind of give the J's to everybody. At least that's what it looks like on social
Everybody's
media.
welcome.
Everybody's getting the J though.
Everybody's welcome, man. The way I see it, I'm like the leader of the underground, bro. I'm not like no Hollywood ass, superstitial ass. You have to look this way, weigh this much, do this. I don't care about none of that.
But women are emotional. You seem to be emotionally unavailable. You don't seem to be a guy who's like looking for love to love your partner.
I'm more of a earning type person. Like, you gotta earn my love.
How?
The bad times.
Okay.
There will always be a hardship that'll flow past. It's up to you to get on that boat or not. You decide not to, okay. I understand. But if you decide to, oh, I love you forever.
Okay. So let's go back and talk about Chrisean really quick. There was lots of headlines. You all had a child together. She named the child Chrisean Jr. There were times where you said it wasn't your kid. It is your kid.
Yeah.
Now today it's not your kid.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Why did you publicly claim the kid to be yours?
We were making money. It was a good storyline. The biological father was he didn't fit the storyline, put it that way. So I went along with it, cool, But if you play back the train of events, it all makes sense today, right?
Did you plan that plot out? Like, was that a conversation like, look, this isn't my kid, but I'm gonna act like it's my kid for the story?
No. It wasn't necessarily like that.
Just roll with it.
Yeah, all right. Because like I said, you can watch Crazy in Love, you can watch anything. I've always, the timing, the events never matched up, but I just kept going with it. But you can see, I'm a vocal person. So if I see, hey, on this day you said you were here, and the doctor said on this day you were conceived, and I wasn't with you that day, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna back off. All right. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be like, okay, that I know, and I know that you know, so let's just fuck it.
But did she know? She knew in her heart it wasn't yours.
Come on, man.
Because she's smart and you're smart. I don't care what anybody. They can say whatever.
Yeah,
they can say.
Smart.
They can say whatever they want about both of your antics. You both are really smart people.
Yeah, it all plays in. It all funnels into the same.
So she knew in her heart that it wasn't yours.
Put it this way: she was with the biological father the day she went into labor. She was with him while she's in labor. She didn't text me, let me know that she was in labor at any time. That should tell you enough.
But wasn't there like a storyline that you didn't show up for the birth and all that?
Yeah, that's her trying to control the narrative. I'm telling you the real deal. I was never informed, hey, I'm going into labor. Get here. What mother do you think would go about it that way? Who wouldn't want you to be there? Who wouldn't want you to cut the umbilical cord?
Right. Once she got pregnant with Ronnie, was she still involved with him?
She's never not been involved with him. As long as I've known her, she's been involved with him. He's always told on her, though. She's always tried to keep it like low key, and then he just comes with on this day you said this, but I was this. On that day you said that, but I was here. So really, he's played a big role in the story unfolding. To be honest, she was with him on my birthday, and I guess that she got an abortion prior. And I guess when you get an abortion, that you're more fertile. And that's when he impregnated her. This is his words. And I'm pretty sure he would know better than me. The side knows much more than the main.
I haven't been the side in so long, I don't even know.
I have. And you know much more than the main. You know the main, where he's going, where he's headed, what time he's leaving.
Because they're telling you all the moves, because you're sneaking around.
There you go.
And then he popped up on her at the store on social media and called her out. I mean, like, I didn't know.
This is not like, I'm not making this shit up. It's not just like, oh, no, you can look this shit up.
Yeah. But because you were playing along, people like me that's just watching the circus online, we don't know what's real or not real.
Yeah.
Like, because you were claiming the kid, then you came and took the kid out the house from Marge, allegedly, and was riding around, and then they got in the car. I mean, like, this was.
Well, I mean, from jump, she was never that type of person. Just to be like, all right, I'm about to have a kid. Let me like focus on that. She's always been like very self-centered, very self-encouraged, self-inclined, whatever you want to call it. She's always been self. I tried to put my fatherly instincts on top of that, but it was always, I was always wrong. So, after a while of that, shit, it's not even my kid. I'm not gonna keep making myself look wrong for somebody who doesn't see the right in this situation. So as far as that type of stuff, Marsh and all that, that's me being a fatherly figure. You wouldn't want a person that you have a child with to leave your child with their friend to go do whatever you got to do. But at some point, this child has to be looked after
Taken care of,
by
yeah.
their parent,
Yeah.
not by your friend, not by your fucking auntie. It just doesn't work like
So
that.
did you come and take Chrisean Jr. because the storyline at the time was everybody thought you were the dad, so you had to pull up to take care of your kid, make sure your
No, I
kid
came
was
and
good?
took him because I knew he wasn't being looked after like a newborn child should be.
Mhm.
That's all that was.
Mhm.
I have kids already, so I know how the process goes. The doctor, the appointments, the labor. You can't record nothing. You can never go into labor in any facility that's actually supposed to be, the best for the child and record it.
Mhm.
So when I seen that, I already knew that it was bogus.
Mhm. So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of like hinted at she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, "Hey, before this person died, they called me," and this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so
that's what. From my knowledge, yes, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now, as far as him calling her and them talking the night he died,
So what is the thing that makes all of you want to still be with her? Is it the sex? Is it the
who wants to be
passion?
with her?
No, but I mean, like when you were in the toxic circus part of
the
it,
money.
it was the money.
Yeah.
Okay. So the money was the
reason
motivation.
There's no reason that keeps anybody.
Okay, so that was a lot to unpack. And the thing about it is they were making money from Junior being the storyline. Okay. And he also said that Ronnie didn't fit the storyline. Ronnie was the monkey, it was the wrench that was thrown into the program. Ronnie was the problem. Ronnie was fucking it up for Chrisean the whole time. And the thing about it is, allegedly, she never stopped seeing Ronnie. But he was fucking up the plot. He was messing up her narrative. And so this is why people, the internet, is saying that Chrisean most likely had something to do with Ronnie no longer being here. It could be very possible. Now, do we know? No. So we will put allegedly in there. But these people that are speaking are flies on the wall. People who have proximity to Chrisean or was with Chrisean. Okay? Let's give our third party's perspective. He just rolled with it, he said. She knew, he knew, but it was unspoken. So they never just came out and was like, hey, so this is what we're going to do. You're going to do this, and we're just going to roll with this. You know what I'm saying? So they never spoke it out and made a deal and just laid it out. But it was an unspoken rule. It was an unspoken situation. Okay? The jig is up. Okay? This was exploitation at its finest, and they exploited Junior. They exploited Junior while trying to hide his condition, at least for Chrisean, trying to act like everything is fine. Junior doesn't have a disability. There's nothing to see here. They're both trash for still rolling with that. Because if you could go and snatch him from March, you should have snatched him and took him to the doctor. If you knew that this was not the correct way that a newborn should be taken care of, if you could go and put his picture of his hernia on Twitter and yell from the rooftop for her to take him to the doctor, you could have very well taken that child to the doctor. And I know he wasn't on the birth certificate. He wasn't here, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Boogada, boogada, boogada. None of that was in place when you went and snatched Chrisean Jr. from Marsh and took him on a high-speed chase on the 90 going west and crashed. If you guys remember, he crashed. So why was nothing done still? You guys dropped the ball over and over again. So who are we pointing the finger at? You, Blueface, and Chrisean. Both of y'all are the reason why Junior, I mean, ultimately she's the mother. I get it. He could not control her actions. He could not. He can't control her actions now. Never could. Okay, and good dick will only go so far, as we see. Okay, we thought good dick was the magic stick and the magic trick, and we have found out, and it's been proven, tried and true. If you've been following this circus, that dick is not good. Dick, it can only go so far. Okay, as magical as we women want to think it is, and some of you men too. I'm just saying, it ain't that damn magical. Because it couldn't get Chrisean Jr. no help. It couldn't force Chrisean Blueface to go snatch Junior and take him to the doctor. But you knew about the doctor's appointments. You knew about the doctor. You knew about appointments. Because why? You already had 2 children. You knew about the labor. You knew that she wasn't at a legit facility. Now, I don't know how she pulled off being able to bring cameras in there and showing this. And I mean, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Okay. It is true that she was in Baltimore. Why in the fuck? If both of y'all is in LA, although we have to remember that Blueface was in Miami with Jaden, that's another reason why we can almost confirm, or I believe, I wasn't there, I wasn't in the bed with him, I don't know what her coochie was doing, yada, 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 yeah. He had been playing house and being with Jaden for an extended period of time. It don't take 30 days to get pregnant. Like, it don't take 2 months. Well, I was with you for 2 months. It don't take that long. But when you conceive and you haven't been with somebody in 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and you end up being 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks pregnant, what does that tell you? This man knew from the get-go, simply because he was not with her for an extended period of time. This is why he was so sure. Now, if you guys remember in the video, when they go and find out the date, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, I'm just going by my memory, but the doctor said her conception was in and around Christmas. In and around Christmas. I think the date was the 25th or something like that. Remember? It may have even been the first week of January. Whatever the case may be, in that time period, we can go back. Now, do we know if they snuck off and fucked in the car and, you know, did all this and was fucking in the phone booth? No, we don't. But I believe this man that we just heard, Blueface. And the fact that they were taking Christmas picture in matching pajamas, and we saw him propose to her. We saw them in Miami. We saw him with the strippers. We saw Javon cornered in the pantry, holding a handful of Slim Jims. We even named Blue Couch as the babysitter for Journey, because for a while, that Blue Couch was Journey's babysitter. Nobody's perfect. We was on Jaden's ass too. She's come a long way. We're proud of you, girl. Okay? But we have to think about, and I don't even know if that was in and around the time. I'm just using that as an example as to why this man wasn't with Chrisean for an extended period of time, in and around the time scientifically a certified doctor that did go to medical school that can say when that baby was conceived, in and around the time. Now, you know, it's give or take 2 weeks, but if you haven't been with somebody for 6 weeks, 2 months, you know that you know that you know. And this brings to mind, why would you go to Baltimore to have your child? Why would you not contact the real father of this child and let him know that you're in labor? I believe everything that Blueface is saying. There's nothing that's going to get me not to believe it. Now, his motives may be questionable, okay? But I have to ask the question, why was you in B-More with Ronnie? He said that they used it as a storyline for the money. The reason why he stayed with Chrisean was for the money. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We've been saying that. And you're fucking welcome. Anybody can see that, except for the naysayers and the blind loyalists and the flying monkeys and the yes men. He said it all plays into the same bank account, which we talked about yesterday. That's how he was able to get her money. He swooped all of that. I'm not saying she didn't have her share or whatever, but he took that woman money. He took that young lady money for damn sure. And she was dumb. And you remember she was handing it over to him too. Y'all don't remember when she was like, I give all my money. Did she say it in the interview? Like, let's be real here. I give all my money to Blue. Yeah, I just hand it over. Y'all don't remember when she got beat up, when she was supposed to be hopping out the car, and Blueface, she later came back and changed her story and said that he was trying to keep her from hopping out the car. Are you suicidal? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She tried to clean that up. You guys don't remember what happened? Because I was watching that live. She asked him for the money of the gig that she had just left. I think it was 11,000. Don't ask me why. I mean, 10,000 sounds more reasonable, right? But I think it was $11,000. And remember, he threw it out of the car. When she came on live, she said, I was picking up the money off of the floor, off the ground. I wish I had that clip, but I don't. I was watching it live. I don't know why I didn't record it, or maybe I erased it, deleted it. I don't know. But I was watching that live. I was there. Now, true enough, she didn't come on live until after he busted her nose or whatever happened. Then she came on live and it was this big old thing, right? But she never told this man that she was in labor. She went all the way to Baltimore. That should raise red flags right there. That should make you question her motives right there and leave room for doubt that Blueface was ever the father of Junior. He said she has never not been involved with Ronnie, and Ronnie said the same thing. We never stopped seeing each other. Who do you think she was on the way to when she broke into Blueface's home? Y'all remember she stole his car. I don't know where the dope came from, and the dope and the drugs and the guns and that she got caught with in Oklahoma. She was on her way to Ronnie. Talking about she was taking the car to her mama. For what? For what? Your mama is a whole junkie. What was you taking it? Your mama when you just fought, was just in rehab for 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Girl, do you know how long ago this happened? You was not taking that car to your mama. She was a junkie. What was she going to do with that car? But y'all just roll with, oh, she was taking it to her mama. Okay. She has never not been involved with Ronnie. And he was showing receipts the whole time. This was the elephant in the room. This was the thorn in her side. And it would be a perfect reason for her to want to get rid of him. Now, do we know for sure? No. But I know that Ronnie played a big role. And Blueface is right when he said the side nigga knows more than the main nigga ever will. Okay? Because she's confiding in you. Okay? She's escaping the main nigga to be with the side nigga. And a lot of times women do that. Okay? A lot of times men do that. They will get with the side piece and tell her everything. Yeah, you know, she's that old battle axe. I had to leave her. I'm going to leave her. I'm going to give her the car. I'm going to take the car. I'm going to sell the house. You know every damn thing. Because you think you next up. Not knowing he got 3 hoes. He talking to me. He's with me all the time. Not exactly, bitch. You feel me? Let's go ahead and get into this interview that I want to get into that's going to prove some of the things, or at least enlighten you on the way that I'm thinking and why I feel what I feel. And then I will get to the comments, because the first thing I want to bring up is that interview that Ronnie and AJ had with, I forgot what their name is. We're about to bring it up, okay? Some woman that was on the internet, and they had a 3-way. It turned into an interview. It's not like it was a set up interview, but she did end up with AJ, who is Chrisean's ex-best friend from high school, the people that are going to know you the best. Okay. Ain't nobody going to know you like somebody who went to school with you. All right. Yeah, I'm 32. No, you're not. Look, Becky, shut the fuck up. All right. Yes, I'm 32 years old. No, you're not. We were in the 5th grade together. You're not 32. We're the same age. We went to elementary school together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're learning yourself, like your high school sweetheart. Like, yeah, I lost my virginity, when I was 18. I never did it. No, you didn't. And, I never was a hoe. Yes, you were. We used to go ditch school and go F the boys over across the way on the other side of 8 Mile all the time. You got pregnant, remember? At 16. You got an AB. You got rid of the child. I went with you. You don't remember that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to believe the words that are coming out of Ronnie and AJ's mouth, for sure, before I believe anybody else, even the family. Because sometimes the family will try to stick up for you. So let's get into this interview that I want you guys to see that AJ and Ronnie had. All right. We're going to check the date. And hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And then I will be in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, hanging with your girl. Let me see, guys. Let me see. I will let you guys know exactly who the person is and all of that. Hold on. And this is going to set the date as to when Chrisean and Ronnie were together. It's not like we're just like, oh, Ronnie said this and oh, it was just him and we have to remember. No. They said it on a whole interview. It's been memorialized. You can go look it up. Okay? Remember, we are the third party. All right? We are simply commenting and reacting and giving our perspective on what's already out there. All right. I would love to break the news. And sometimes we do. Okay. All right. Don't play with us. But at the same time, it is what it is, y'all. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get to this, you guys. Sorry about that. All right. So Baddie reacts. Okay, so we are going to this video. Let me go ahead and get started with it. Let me give you guys the deets on this in case you guys want to go and watch this in its entirety or without me yapping my jaws. Feel free. After the stream. All right. But let's go ahead and see. Hold on. This is Baddie Reacts. Okay. Let me give you the date that this was posted, not necessarily when this video was recorded. Because we know a lot of times we take information and clips and stuff from other people and we post it on our own account. All right. This was December 3rd, 2024. Remember, if I'm not mistaken, Ronnie was unalive February of 2025. All right. So this wasn't even that long if it was posted in a timely manner. Okay. We're just going to put that out there. All right. Let's get going. I may skip through this because I don't know. Because I didn't timestamp this and it's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on.
You stay in a fucking college dorm, you broke your shit trying to make motion off of my name.
Who's staying in a college dorm?
You trying to make motion off of talking about me. Ain't nobody talking about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. You's a bitch.
Bro.
Niggas not worried about you.
Bro, niggas is looking at you, bro.
Hey, Ronnie, can you give me the interview
like
with AJ? Hey, Ronnie.
Nigga,
I'm really plugged in with... I'm really plugged in.
I just want to say FYI. People was living a tribe life. We don't know if somebody had a grudge with Ronnie. It may very well not have been Chrisean. It may have been his lifestyle. He may have had beef with somebody out on the street. We know that he was selling UGG drays. Okay. We know they was living that tribe life. And with the tribe life comes enemies, comes haters. All right. Comes disgruntled girlfriends. So I just want to put that out there that this is not all on Chrisean. She may have had very well nothing to do with Ronnie's unaliving, okay? But somebody had a problem with Ronnie to assassinate this man is one thing we know for sure, okay? But let's stick with this narrative of the setup queen. All right. And how Ronnie was fucking up the program, basically. Okay.
No jumper. Boy, no jumper don't fuck with your ass. No jumper don't fuck with you.
Adam to the two right now on the phone.
Nigga, why you think you ain't on? Why you think you not on no jumper? Adam don't fuck with you, boy.
What are you talking?
What are you talking about?
Who cares? I'm not on that jumper because I'm not going to sign a fucking
contract. Fuck with you.
And
you mad as a bitch because you trying.
What are you talking
mad
about?
as a bitch because you trying to go on no jumper and Adam said, fuck you. You mad as shit because Adam said,
fuck you. Nigga. Don't wipe your ass, nigga. Junior, and I feel bad for any father that used to fill out a fee waiver to go establish paternity.
Now, let me talk to you, L. Hold on, L.
What is going on?
Let me talk to you, because we adults. You just had some little kids on here. You know that? You just had some kids. You just had some little kids with kids on here. Now I'm going to talk to you like an adult. That girl you just had on here, she keeps trying to run her mouth, play with me, call me brokey. Do you know she scammed Chrisean fans out of like $300,000, $400,000?
She scammed Chrisean fans out of $300,000?
She scammed Chrisean fans out of $200,000, almost $300,000.
How?
She had a fake tax wave going on, telling everybody, oh, let me do your taxes. I'm Chrisean's blogger, so let me do your taxes. Everybody, all the rock tards that don't got no common sense, they like, all right, Chrisean Rock mess with her, so let me go mess with her. Now, all these people got scammed out of $200K, almost $300K. Hold on, though. Did she tell you how she's staying in the MGM Skyloft in Las Vegas? Did she tell you that? Did she tell you that? Listen. Did she tell you that she got evicted out of her house? She keep trying to pop it online. Did she tell you she got evicted She can't even pay her rent. Did
But
she tell you that?
Wait, if she got scammed somebody out of 200,000, how can't she pay her rent?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. These are the people that you bringing on your platform.
No, I'm just
I'm trying to let you know what's going on. Like, L, listen to me, baby girl. Really listen to me. They are mad because you got something that they couldn't get. They mad they couldn't get me on their platform. They mad I won't speak to them. I speak with you. Me and you are developing a relationship. They mad about that. They want me on their platform giving them all the receipts. They don't want you getting no receipts. They don't want you talking to Ronnie. They want Ronnie on their platform so they can make money off of Ronnie and Chrisean and Blueface, not you. So don't be blinded by that shit. Do you hear me?
I've never. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know who these people are.
And that's why I'm telling you, do not give them no clout. You in a big boy league. They in a little boy league. Why are you a queen talking to peasants, baby? No, with all due respect, why are you a queen talking to peasants? That's above your pay grade.
You're not understanding what I'm saying to you. I didn't know who they are.
You're not understanding what I'm saying to you. What you're doing is you're taking advice and you're listening to people that disregard their own reality for the fate of Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock don't give 1 or 2 F's about you, me, them, or her own son. So what I'm telling you, don't bring them clowns on your platform and get them no exposure. What are you doing that for? They don't even have any facts.
He said Chrisean don't give 2 fucks about me, you, the dog, the frog, her son, her fans, and we see it. This is coming from a fly on the wall, somebody who knows Chrisean backwards and forwards. Okay?
Facts for you. I got receipts for you. They just got a bunch of feelings, a bunch of gibba gabba babba babba. You hear me? That's what they got. You feel me? Like, look, check it out. Blue Rock TV. Blue Rock TV, he's mad. He wanted me to come on his platform, talk about I can't give you no money, but I can give you exposure. Bro, I don't need exposure. I want bread. You want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you. If you ain't got no money, I don't want to talk to you. Straight up. I talk on my own platform for free. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If I want to talk for free, I could log on to my YouTube, drop a video on there, and wait for y'all to watch it. Pay somebody to promote it. I don't gotta come on platforms and speak for free. If ain't no goat cheese involved, if ain't no bread involved, then you know I'm not talking. I can tell y'all a lot. I can let y'all know some real, like, if y'all really wanted me to, I could reveal the family tree for the Malones. I could tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Chrisean and Tifa, they don't even know who their real father is. I know who their father is. So what I'm trying to tell you is stop associating with people that don't know nothing. You already is talking directly to the source. Do you get what I'm saying?
How do you know who their father is if they don't know who their father is?
Because you don't know who I am. I'm Prophet. Let me introduce myself. I'm Prophet Ronnie. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm from Maryland. I'm outside. You see where I'm at right now? I'm outside.
And him being outside leaves a lot of room for ops. Okay? Leaves a lot of room for ops. Now, I wanted to point out before we go any further, remember one of the last videos that Ronnie put out, he threatened to expose the Malones. He said not just Chrisean, and it's separate from this video. One of the last videos that Ronnie did, he threatened to expose the Malones. He said not just Chrisean, just like he just said right now, all of them. You just heard him say that Tasiki and Chrisean don't even know who their father is. But we know that it ain't no black ass Eugene Malone. Okay? Now, there may be some Caucasians out there. It may be some Latinas out there that's like, oh, yeah, that's her father. You ain't gonna fool nobody black. Or anybody who has any common sense for that reason. Like, you should be able to see two dark-skinned black people are not going to have two light, bright children 7 years apart. Don't throw that, oh, she took after her grandmother. Maybe one of them, but both of them 7 years apart. Get the fuck out of here. And they look damn near like twins. Put the crack pipe down now. Right? I just wanted to bring that up. Let me get over to the comments and see what you guys are saying. We're going to go on. All Blue got to do is prove what he's saying now. How hard is that? I didn't know who Blueface or Chrisean was before Ronnie was unalive. Really? You said Blueface was with Jay on Christmas? Exactly. Junior was 3 months when Blue got locked up. What about Figgy, Dude, Bino, 33 Glock, Ray J? Somebody should have reported Chrisean. Ronnie was getting threats before they pulled up and got him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got to leave that avenue open, y'all. But how ironic. How coincidental. What a coinky-dink. That Blueface just said that she was on the phone right before this man got. Was she dropping the Addy? Was she dropping the pin? Was she making sure he was there? Because I've been watching the Fulio Red Rum trial. And it has the makings of what we're talking about right now. And the way that they break that down, every last one of you niggas is going to prison. Y'all got to catch a real live trial every once in your life, okay? That Julio Red Rum trial breaks down how the authorities are using your social media. They got rid of their phones, but guess what? They went to the iCloud and pulled all that shit up and brought it to court and shut it down. Everything, the text messages, the Airbnb search, the setup, and they thought they had got rid of it. They used every motherfucking music video, every video that was on IG, every IG story. They used that shit to bury, how many is it? I don't even know how. Every last one of you niggas is going to prison. And it's sad but true. It's sad but true. How they got the drop on where Fulio was, how they pulled up. It's the making of what we're watching right now. So this is why this is so believable to me. They were cold and calculating and callous. And when you see Alicia Andrews, she's just the prettiest little thing you can see. She looked innocent as the day is long. And she was one of the up in the shit. Now, true enough, she could have just been tagging along with her boyfriend and we just doing what our boyfriend wants. But that's where stupidity comes in. That's where you got to stay on your own. That's where good dick goes wrong. That's where being in a toxic relationship could go wrong, because it could not have been that. It could have been fear. She probably felt that she had to do it. But you go look up Alicia Andrews right now. Hair just as long and black and curly like a Cupid. Just the cutest thing you ever see. And she ain't even been sentenced yet. She about to do a good 15 years in prison. Okay? So I could easily see this happening, y'all. This is what they're doing. Why do you think I put that alert out for Blueface? Like, Blueface, bro, I'm glad you're still alive. Because don't worry about it. After this one, we're going to go into, remember when Chrisean first met Blueface, and she allegedly, ain't no allegedly, because we're going to see the damn text messages where she was trying to get Blueface set up, not only robbed, murked, and he still ended up sleeping with the enemy. Nigga, you better thank your lucky, no, you better thank God. You better thank God. That you still alive. Played out. I could see it being played out. And Sean Malone benefited from his unaliving too. I watched her case. She wasn't scared of ish. Girl. And she looked just as innocent as the day is long. Like, you'd be like, let me clutch my invisible pearls. She had nothing to do with it, Octoper. Shit. Okay. Somebody said, I think he's still seeing her. I think he said that, and she's aware what he said on Jason Lee before he got on there. That's to get them back on the internet real big again, because they both played out. Let's sit back and see if this one is one of Chrisean's sacrifices. You said, thanks, that worked. I can hear now. Oh, okay. What did he say that for them to get attention online because they're dying out? Somebody says, I think they all have something to do with it. Blueface, Whack, Chrisean, etc. We're going to get into that too. Okay? That case was one of the sloppiest things I've seen. Those fools were so dumb. Exactly. A dude I knew attacked me on the street and was unalived a week later. I had nothing to do with it. It was a coincidence. Yeah. Chrisean is a liar. Yes, y'all. Yes. Said, girl, it's a hell of a coincidence. That's what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get back into this guy.
So with that being said, everything that's going on right here on this pavement, I know about it. You get what I'm saying? Anything that's happening out here, outside, I'm on that. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is, don't let these people that be in the house that don't really be outside get you misconstrued. Like,
I'm not misconstrued. I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna let you go, cause I see you want to keep entertaining these clowns. I'm not ready to play with you, L. You just disappointed me. You really just disappointed me.
Entertaining these clowns. I just told you I was making eggs. I don't know who people are. I add people on my live sometimes.
Listen,
I don't know who they are. You're very aggressive, bro. You get mad for nothing. Like, for no reason.
It's not that I'm getting mad for nothing.
On live, I add people that I don't know just to talk to them. I've never spoken to these people in my life. So for you to say I entertain somebody, I don't know who these people are.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hold on. I'm ready. Hold on. I'm ready to do something for you. Do you see a name? Find the name in your live right now. I need you to invite AJ Ciarell. It's AJAYCIARELL. Add her right now.
Hold on.
AJ, send a request so she could get you up here.
Who is that?
You ready to find out right now. AJ Ciarell. AJ, get your ass up here. Send the request, AJ. Get your ass up here, AJ.
It's 9 a.m. There is no AJ in here.
You don't see no AJ CRL?
Mm-mm. Nobody sent a request. Let me see. Mm-mm. There's no AJ. Let me see. Hold on a second. Who's AJ? How did I get?
Type her name.
Hold on. Okay, I think I found her.
AJ CRL. AJAY.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You know, I'm a little on tech savvy. Hold on.
I got you, baby. I got you.
AJ. What's her thing?
AJAY.
Mm-hmm.
It should be like CIARELL.
Mm-mm.
Yo.
Hold on a second.
You see it?
No, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I see people are like tagging it. Hold on 1 second. AJCIARELL. Let me try again.
AJ, if you're in the comment section, spam the comment. Like, I don't understand what's so hard about you requesting to join the live. You say you're the live, you're not requesting.
Why can't I find this person? You don't understand. Hold on, I think somebody just recorded something. No, not her though. Nope. I'll try again. AJCRE. Her name is not, like when I put her name in invite to join, it's not popping up, but I'm putting her name right. I don't know why that is. Is she in here? I don't think she's in here. You heard? Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think she's
in here, bro. She's in here, bro. It's AJ CRL.
Yeah, I'm trying to add her, but it's not. Her name isn't popping up. It's AJAYCIARELL, right?
I just typed it to your phone.
Okay.
It's right here. AJAYCIARELL.
That's what I put in. It's not coming up. AJACIA. Oh, there she is. Okay. I just invited her. I don't know who that is either. I don't know.
Oh, now we're here.
We're here.
All right, AJ, don't come up here doing too much. We need to make sure we talking with purpose. So, if y'all got any questions y'all want to know, because it seems like y'all want to keep playing with me. It seems like y'all want to keep questioning me, and that's dead. AJ will let y'all know from December 2022 up until like February 2023 when Chrisean was out here, Shorty was getting hit. How do AJ know? Because AJ is her old best friend. She tell AJ everything.
Okay, so Chrisean's ex-bestie, best friend from high school, just joined the live. Now, let's pay attention to what Ronnie just said. He said from December of 2022, we're going to rewind that, to February of 2023, she was in Baltimore with him and he was sleeping with her. Now, is that to say that she never went back and forth to LA, back and forth? Well, maybe, maybe not. Okay. But if you're seeing someone on a regular basis, your high school sweetheart, all right, it's very likely that he's going to know if you have to fly all the way to another state and then fly back. Okay? That's just not something you're going to miss. You guys will say, well, Bonet, it only takes 3 hours to fly from Baltimore to LA and back. I don't know how long it takes. But what I do know is you're going to know if somebody that you're seeing on a regular basis, because Chrisean is smart, but she's not very savvy. Okay? She's kind of rough around the edges. Now, let's go back and hear the dates that he exactly said. And remember, before I put this on, I said there was an extended amount of time of 4 to 6 to 8 weeks or more that she was not with Blueface. And this is why Blueface is so sure that it wasn't his baby. And remember, right before that, he had discovered 10 possible replacements that she had been fucking around with. I don't know if they was doing the vertical joyride. I don't know if it was just emotional. I don't know if it was just text. But she was not loyal to Blueface. Never has been. She was going to get him set up, for Christ's sakes. Not only to get his jewelry stolen and melted down, but to get him murked. Okay? Let me go back.
AJ will let y'all know from December 2022 up until like February 2023 when Chrisean was out here, Shorty was getting hit. How do AJ know? Because AJ is her old best friend. She tell AJ everything. She told AJ that Junior's mine. Why y'all think she fell out with AJ? Because AJ not going for that clown stuff. AJ not going to let a narrative be pushed in attempt to keep Junior away from his biological father. That's dead. AJ is a woman. She's not a yes man. She's not the type that's going to sit here and let somebody drink and smoke their whole pregnancy and not talk to them about it. So that's why her and Chrisean not cool no more. Y'all wondering why? Y'all wondering why her and Chrisean not cool? It's because she ain't let her smoke and drink her whole pregnancy.
Now, he's really spilling some tea, y'all. This is the reason why, allegedly, that Chrisean fell out with her best friend. Now, AJ at the time, and he said between December of 2022 to February of 2023, in and around the time where Blueface was playing house with Jayden, okay, they were mad. They were broken up. There was a moment in time, Chrisean and Blueface weren't together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They would break up, then get back together. They would break up, then get back together. This is what happened. You have a break, baby. Why is that so impossible to believe? She was in a whole nother state, regardless of if she flew back and forth or not. They could have been sneaky linking. We don't fucking know. But if you let Blueface talk, you don't believe that man when he's telling you? He even said, well, you know, it's an 20% chance it's mine. But once he went to that doctor and that doctor pinpointed the exact conception date, he knew in his heart. Remember in that video, he said all I had to go by was when the doctor told me, which means the time frame. He said he went by his intuition and Chrisean's body language. Bingo. Read the room. Human behavior, body language, intuition. A man is going to know if you give him a time frame, he gonna know if he was hitting that or not. Now, mind you, it only takes one time to get pregnant, right? We know what it takes, the act that has to be done to get pregnant. But if you're not with that person for 3, 4, 6, 8 weeks. And they get pregnant within the time that you're nowhere around them or not sexually active with them. What does that tell you? Now we know why AJ, her best friend, her high school best friend, somebody that she told everything to, everything but the fact that Tasiki touched her. She was not going to let Chrisean to sit up and drink and smoke her way through her pregnancy. Now remember when I showed you that video of Chrisean on stage, because everybody's a clout chaser. Everybody want to be in the picture. Everybody want to be a part of something. Everybody thinks every video, every live, every clout chaser is their come up, their opportunity, their big one. Okay? They're all clout chasers. They all put money first. When she was on stage drinking, and at the time I thought it was juice, I would have never, I did not believe that she was drinking alcohol. Okay? At least not that blatantly. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't fathom that from Chrisean. Remember, I was on Chrisean's side. I was supporting her. You couldn't tell me no wrong about Chrisean until I start seeing the signs. But what I'm trying to say is, at that time when she was on stage with Glorilla and she was taking that drink, she was leaning on the other young lady that was sitting on, I guess, on a speaker or whatever. You could see AJ in the background. Right? You could see AJ in the background. So I just want to put that out there. She was on stage with him when she was drinking, and she was with Glorilla. All right? So let's get back to this video. All right?
AJ is a woman. She's not a yes man. She's not the type that's gonna sit here and let somebody drink and smoke their whole pregnancy and not talk to them about it. So that's why her and Chrisean not cool no more. Y'all wondering why? Y'all wondering why her and Chrisean not cool? It's because she ain't let her smoke and drink her whole pregnancy. But now I'm gonna let y'all talk to my sister. I'm gonna let her talk to y'all.
It
Talk
was
to
just
him,
on sister, because I don't know where the fuck y'all getting at me and Ronnie fucking.
Right.
Like,
my sister.
this is my brother, my nigga.
From round away, back in the day.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, AJ, you got.
So
What's up, Taco?
you're saying that that's his baby? Because I feel like I've seen your face before, right?
You probably have.
Yeah.
But me and her have been friends for a long time. I'm the one who put them together.
Okay.
We've been friends since high school. So it's like, y'all making up assumptions just because y'all don't understand like the real shit that be going on.
So what's going on? Tell me from your perspective.
Chrisean trying to hide that Junior is his.
She told you that?
Nigga, I know that. It's no told. You said, how do I know? So if you go back, I come with receipts, right? If you go back to when she was, going to see the doctor or whatever, the doctor told y'all a conceived date.
The doctor said what?
That she was the conceived. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. Just my son's in the background. You're saying the conceived date?
I'm not lying. Y'all could go watch Crazy and Love yourself right now, and the doctor will tell you, oh, your conceived date was December and January.
Okay. And you're saying that she couldn't have fucked both of them at the same time?
She couldn't have, because she took a pregnancy test at my house.
Okay.
I'm the one who was dropping her off back and forth with Ronnie.
Right, but what about, wasn't she fucking Blue too?
No, that's why Blue asked her on the lie detector test, did you fuck anybody 2 months prior to you getting pregnant? Because he wasn't fucking her. He was fucking Jaden at that point.
He was at home with his family for the holidays. I don't know how y'all forget when when Blue went back to Jaden and his kids, and they were doing the whole Christmas pajamas, Christmas tree. Y'all forgot all that. Y'all forgot when Blue was making Chrisean mad and he went home and spent the holidays with his family. That's what Chrisean did when he went home with his family. She came back home to daddy. Yeah, she came back home to daddy. And she started her own family. And now she got her own family. And y'all keep trying to play with me like I'm cop chasing, like I'm dragging, like y'all don't even know the half, bro. This little boy is really my son. And I'm trying to do everything that I can do legally to establish paternity for my son.
Now, if we are to believe the words that are coming out of Ronnie's mouth, how plain can he put it? AJ just said that Chrisean took the pregnancy test at her house. Nobody had to tell her. She was there. She was the one that was dropping Chrisean off back and forth and picking her up from Ronnie. She introduced them to each other and put them together in the first motherfucking place. Why is that so hard to believe? It is documented when Blueface went back to play house or get back together with Jaden. It is documented. The only room for doubt is, did she fly back and forth? We don't know. We're not a fly on the wall. Were they sneaky linking in the background? We don't know. We weren't there. Yada, yada, yada. Common sense will let you know that this most likely is what happened. Because what nigga you know play like that in the hood? Don't let me have to go Friday on you and start quoting Friday. What nigga in the hood play like that, big worm, big perm? Huh? What nigga you know in the hood play like this? Who gonna stick his chest out and put his life on the line to claim a child with so much passion and so much conviction, almost positive that that's his child. And he's screaming it to the world. What nigga in the hood you know play like that? Don't worry, I'll wait. And if you don't know about hood living, hood politics, you ain't never grew up in the hood, I'm not talking to you. Well, scientifically, bitch, I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up. There's some hood shit going on. If you don't know nothing about no hood shit, I ain't talking to you. What man you know gonna play like that in the hood? You can't get no hooder than Baltimore and where they come from. Ronnie is not playing no games. He was very serious and very sure that Chris Jr. was his. And you got her best friend right there letting you know. And you gonna take the word of a Chrisean, the setup queen, the contradiction queen, the liar, pants on fire, who can't take accountability to save her fucking life, let alone her child's life. We've watched the baby. We've watched the toddler deteriorate and be neglected. We've seen him being raised by a stroller 5 times too small. We've seen this child curled up like a pretzel. We've seen him in the corner. We've seen him facing the wall. We ain't seen him eat a motherfucking graham cracker. We ain't even seen him drink a bottle. And y'all want to believe that? I feel like I'm in a dream, a nightmare. Now, not a beautiful one. It ain't a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. This shit is diabolical. We ain't seen one motherfucking day of therapy. We ain't seen Junior in a hospital, not an emergency room, not a medical examiner's chair, not shit. And y'all are gonna believe her? Who will lie to your face and say she's gonna be a surfer and get y'all hyped up, and then you never see the motherfucking $1,200 surfboard again Bitch, where are the wetsuits? Where is the game that you're supposed to go to on May 1st? Why have we not decorated motherfucking Chrisean Jr.'s room yet? What happened to the Tyler Perry motherfucking movie you're supposed to do? Why did you not get Blueface's jewelry out of the pawn shop that you promised us? I thought you was getting back on motherfucking Twitch and Kick and the Tickety Talk after April 12th. Bitch, what happened to that? And y'all want to believe her? When she's lied to you over and not only lie, she will put a promise out there. She will talk to you like she is so motherfucking sure and then won't say shit. The shit don't happen. She don't never clarify shit. She don't never review shit. She don't never give us an excuse. Well, the game is not coming up. It's because we're talking to 5 different fucking people. The same 5 people that Persuasion experienced while she was living with Chrisean. You don't remember Persuasion? I saw 5 different Chriseans, and we believe you. Because whoever the Chrisean version of Chrisean that be making up all this shit and be promising all this shit need her ass whooped. Not the other folk. Not the other folk. The one that be lied to us. That 5th one. That 5th one needs to come to the front of the congregation. Because we don't believe not one iota of what come out your mouth. Oh. We ain't seen Junior with a now later. We ain't seen Junior with a Skittle. We ain't seen Junior with a Snicker. We ain't seen Junior eat a McDonald's motherfucking Happy Meal in our fucking lives. He ain't had not one nugget. We ain't seen him dip shit in no sweet and sour sauce. He ain't had one motherfucking French fry from that bitch. That's a travesty. You ain't never had a McDonald's French fry? A child walking this earth who ain't never had a toxic ass Happy Meal? But y'all want to believe her. And not the same people that we're looking at right now. The fuck out of here. We ain't seen them eat a jar of baby food. Not no peaches, not no carrots, not no motherfucking spinach, bitch. We ain't seen Junior eat a tater tot. You tell me what sense does that make? We ain't never seen that little boy have a grain of rice. Where's his checkup? Where's his physical? Where's his immunization shots? We ain't seen him walk, talk, crawl. And y'all want to believe her every day. She comes with a motherfucking excuse. My son walking, my son talking, my son fighting. I don't have to prove anything to you. Yes, you do. You started this gangster shit. And this the motherfucking thanks we get? Bitch, didn't nobody tell you to come on live and have your motherfucking baby, ho? You started this shit. Oh, fuck. But what they're saying is just so unbelievable. Oh, no, never, never. She could never be lying. Boy, y'all are smoking crack. All right, I'm going to need for you to put the crack pipe down. She never opened up the toys that Bino bought her when she was wobbling on their motherfucking whack-ass heels trying to balance and motherfucking balance carrying to Junior and toting the motherfucking toys that she ain't never opened, bitch. Assembly required, hoe. We ain't never seen you assemble shit. Not a stroller, not a walker. We ain't never even seen Junior with an iPad. You want to know why? We don't think he can even concentrate. We don't even think he can see straight. And you still steady sitting over here, my son walking, my son talking, my son eating. Prove it. We got 2 words for her from now on out, bitch. Prove it. Or shut the fuck up. But you can't believe these 2 sane people.
I don't care if y'all understand it. I don't care if y'all like it. I don't care how y'all feel about it. At the end of the day, I'm going to fight for my son. And I'm going to make sure my son is good. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if she like it. I don't care if he like it. But anybody that get in the way, they know what it is. They know what it is.
You guys aren't friends anymore?
No, we're not.
What happened?
So it was honestly a petty argument. I didn't know that me and her was beefing until she went on Zeus and was like, AJ is an op. Out of nowhere. We got into an argument like all best friends do, and she told everybody that I was her op. We got in an argument over weed. That's another reason. Yeah.
Because she's a badass friend. She's not a good friend.
Weirdo.
She's a weirdo. Every friend that Chrisean has, she loses them. Like, y'all don't notice that? Everybody that comes around her life stays. The only person everybody that comes in her life, they leave. They don't stay. The only person that has stayed is Blueface. And that's because she reviving his career. Everybody else, where they at? Gone. Where you at? Gone.
Nobody understands like the honesty behind that shit. But she burned every bridge that she crossed. You brung up, do not, right? These are people, like he was saying, these are people that I'm talking so you can understand me, right? These are people that want to get in with us and they trying to DM us and talk to us and shit like that. It's no problem. But certain motherfuckers just be trying to clout chase off that shit just to build their platform. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. You sitting here
to get some type of answer.
Yeah, sis. Let her know, sis. You
like
right on the head, sis.
That should be weird because at the end of the day, like, sure, we had no problem talking to y'all, right? We had no problem.
We don't have no problem.
We got receipts.
We got receipts.
In the pudding. We got receipts.
Like, come on.
We not screaming at the top of our lungs and going the fuck off because we just don't know. We got receipts. It's receipted. Like it's dates. Like we got shit timestamped. Like shit is there.
So you're basically saying 100% it's his kid then? No question.
To me, if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it's a duck.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
This is what I was trying to say. I'm not. I don't really know. Like I only know what I see on the internet. I don't really like.
That'd be the problem, though.
These people that are in here, they're very invested into this whole circus. I only know like what I see, so I can't. So whatever people think, oh, you said this, or I'm just this. I'm only hearing this shit for the first time.
Knows I'm the queen of receipts. I don't even like talking unless I got proof.
What receipts do you have that you can show us?
I can show them to you. I could send them to you. I could send them to you.
Hey, sis, don't even show her too much, bro, because fuck all that. Don't show her nothing other than Chrisean being with us around the time she was conceived.
Yeah, I was about to say, Karan has it. He was there.
Ain't nobody like, come on now, we ain't ready to do that. We ain't showing nobody nothing.
She said she had receipts.
No, because she do got a receipt, but y'all, like, I'm not saying it like that, but it's like, y'all trying to use and manipulate people to get what y'all want.
Hold on
like,
a second.
If you want the receipt.
Hold on. I'm trying to use and manipulate. I haven't said a word. I'm going to listen.
Hold on. All right, let me be more specific. Bloggers outside of you and Tasha K, y'all pay to play. All of these other people, they trying to get receipts and evidence for free. You're not getting this for free. It's not that. If y'all want some free shit, come to our YouTube and listen to us talk. If y'all want some free shit. Anything else, get that bag out. Or stop asking questions straight up.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, him, her, talking to whoever.
You're on. You don't listen. First of all, you don't have to get aggressive with me. I'm not against you.
I'm not getting aggressive with you. I'm a man. You a female. So what I'm letting you, know,
the bare minimum. I'm just listening.
What I'm letting you know is all that free shit out the window. Y'all make bread off of these videos and content that y'all do, and y'all be trying to get receipts off of Chrisean and go viral. Wow,
I'm not making money off this live right now.
All right, can you stop taking it personally? Because I'm not speaking about you.
Just in general, the bloggers.
I'm talking about in this industry. In this industry, you know how this industry is. People will try to get whatever they can out of you without paying you, manipulate you, use you until they can't use you no more. So all I'm saying is, we don't mind being used. We don't mind showing the receipts, but if the receipts are gonna be shown, we're gonna get what we want. And if we're not getting what we want, then we're not showing the receipts. Because we don't care that much to show the receipts. We know the truth.
We know the truth.
Tripping. Y'all want to see the receipts. We got the receipts. We not tripping about the receipts. They've been in the phone for years. They've been sitting in the vault for years. Just sitting, taking up iCloud storage. So we good over here. But as far as like wanting to see receipts and stuff, like realistically, either people gonna pay to play, like what did Blueface say? If y'all want me to kick out the paternity results, shoot the money. So what we wrong for? Oh, if y'all want to see that I was knocking her down around the time she conceived Junior, so y'all can stop discrediting me. If y'all gonna pay me, or if y'all don't want to pay me, y'all can keep discrediting me, because I don't care. I know the truth. AJ know the truth. Chrisean know the truth. Y'all trying to figure out the truth, and that's the difference.
Okay. Got it.
You dropped the mic.
Drop mic. Bang.
Drop the mic.
You want to get paid for it?
No, I'm not. Listen. It's not about money.
It's about the bread, right? It's about the bread, absolutely. But it's not just about the bread.
Okay.
It's not just about the bread.
It's the fact of we are doing this for Junior. You get what I'm saying? Our intentions is to stop our potential loved one from being neglected and to help him start having a fair chance at developing. Baby boy is 15 months and he's still not walking, still not standing on his own, so on and so forth. So we need all the assistance we can get. Our goal is to end the neglect so that baby boy can start developing and being good. Our intention is not to discredit Rock or blow her career over, none of that. Our intention is to solely help Junior get in the best environment that he needs to be in for him to survive, for him to live. Because the environment he's in right now, he's not able to adapt to that. He's not able to overcome that environment. He's gonna get, like, I hate to say it, the environment he's in is the devil's playground. And it's only gonna be but so much time until you in the devil's playground and you run into the devil. You get what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. At the end of the day, Chrisean needs to realize that Junior will be good and everything will get better once she holds herself accountable as a mother and she starts addressing everything that she did to him while she was pregnant. She can't go back and change the past, but she can change the future. Yeah. Long as she be accountable and walk in her truth, I feel like things will be easier, but until she put works behind her faith without works is dead, and I'm gonna keep doing whatever I need to do to fight for my son, bro. Like, I did everything I could do legally.
Gotta hold accountability for him, but for me, it's a wrap. I don't even, for public record, it's a dead mission. Like, it'll never be no type of friendship, no nothing.
Yeah.
And this is the same AJ we've seen recently with Tasiki, the other family members. She ain't fell out with them. That means that they're on one accord. That means not only does AJ know this, but Tasiki knows this. Not only does Tasiki know this, Chastity knows this. Okay? They're hanging out. She's been with the baddies. She's been with Tasiki. She's still friends with some of the people in her family. That tells you a lot. Chrisean is not even talking, allegedly, last time we checked, even with Tasiki. Why is that? Why is not Chrisean with her sister over at Baddies right now? If Chrisean would have played her cards right and not burnt her bridges, she too would have been on Baddies USA season 2 with her sister. There is a disconnect there. There is something about Chrisean. Now, can I put my finger on it? No, but it's not a good thing, because we see that not only do we notice it, but Ronnie just said everybody in Chrisean's life leaves. She falls out with everybody. The only person that stayed in her life with any consistency or longevity was Blueface. And that was because, in his words, she was reviving his career. In Blueface's words, we just heard what he said. He said he told Jason Lee to his face, well, why did you stay if you knew all this? Da, da, da. He said, for the money. This is why Chrisean feels so broken. This is why Chrisean broke down. Part of the reason why she broke down and had that mental meltdown and breakdown in her car. This is the reason why she keeps talking about second chances. There's not going to be a second chance, because faith without works is dead, Miss Holier Than Thou, Miss Saved and Sanctified, who walks around threatening people and doesn't take accountability. You never repent. You're supposed to confess with your mouth and repent. And Ronnie couldn't have said it any better. We're not here to bash Chrisean. We're not here to hate Chrisean. We want to stop the neglect and give Junior a fair chance. Now, if you think about it, he said Junior was 15 months. 15 months old, and he was trying to advocate for Junior and got silenced, not but 2 months after this. The point is to end the neglect so Junior can be good and reach his optimal health to live his best life. To put him in the best environment. And if at 15 months and he's almost 3 years old, somebody is saying this and advocating and pushing for him to be in a better environment, because he said the environment he's in, he cannot thrive. He is being neglected. He wants him in the best environment for him to live and thrive, not suffer and survive. Faith without works is dead. He said right now, and this was Junior at 15 months. Just remember that. Junior is in the devil's playground. And pretty soon, you know what happens when you keep playing on the devil's playground? You're going to run into the devil. The devil is incapable of love. He's incapable of blessings. He's incapable of forgiveness. He is pure evil, and he hates you. Faith without works is dead. And this is the problem that we have with Miss Holier Than Thou. He said if she would just take accountability and be accountable for what she has done to her own child and just life in general. She never takes accountability. She's like the Tasmanian devil. She runs around destroying and causing destruction and confusion and chaos and conflict and discord and hate. He said she needs to right her wrongs. And I couldn't have said it better myself. This is what we want Chrisean to do. And is that a bad thing? Is that so bad? Right? All right, you guys. Now, remember that Blueface also said that Chrisean was the setup queen. And this kind of branches off from there. Now, what I want to show you guys is a video that I found. Now, in this video, Whack 100 explains why and how, well, he thinks Chrisean tried to set up Blueface and Whack 100 to possibly get unalived. Just because, if you guys remember, Blueface's baby mama and sister came to jump Chrisean. And she ran into that unicorn artwork that he had in his home, in that home where he was filming Blue Girls Club. And she smacked into it some kind of way and lost. That's how she lost her tooth. Right? Let's go ahead and get into this video. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and put this down. And let's get into this, what I found, okay? Now, all of this is allegedly. Was I there? No. Have all of this been vetted? Fuck no. I don't know. I don't know. We're working on allegedly here, okay? That's fine with me. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Hold on. All right, so let's get up here and let me show you this video. I'm going to give you the details on it too. Hold on, guys. All right. Did Chrisean Rock try to set up Whack 100 and Blueface to get robbed? Audio and video, okay? This is on Tony Rewind. If you guys want to watch this video in its entirety or without me yapping my jaws, without interruption, make your way on over to Tony Rewind after this live. Let me let you know when this video was created, okay? This video was created 4 years ago, 12/19/21. Let me let you guys go ahead and see that. December 9th, 2021. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys.
She came on the app last night using my name. See, I let people do their thing. Everybody know this about Whack. I always got them receipts. Don't come fucking with me if you ain't ready. Now, I ain't said nothing because you was Blueface's artist or whatever. But they say she came on the app and said that I got Blueface in the bad contract, and the reason why he signed her is so he can make some money to get out of the bad contract. And here go the crazy part. Chrisean, you didn't come around until we started doing this TV shit in this big ass house that we brought from monies that we accumulated years before from the deal we in. You ain't been here from the beginning. You just came around for the TV shit. You act like you been here from the beginning. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know nothing about our deal. You don't even know about your own motherfucking deal. Anybody that sit there and says, you can't drop me because I owe you albums, let me know you're a complete buffoon when it comes to a contract. But if you really want to know why Whack don't fuck with Chrisean Rock, I'm very protective of my people. During season 1, I'm pretty sure you guys remember that follow. Blueface's sister, baby mama, came over there to whoop Rock's ass. Right? She came over there to whoop Rock's ass one night, and Rock coward ass ran into that unicorn that Blueface has in the living room. She took off running with her eyes closed and ran into the unicorn, hit the unicorn head on. Bam! Her tooth came out. Right? That's how that happened. I guess from that, she got a little upset. Time went on. I'm telling nephew, you might want to send her home or watch her. Keep feeling sorry for her. Take her, get a new tooth. Blase, blase. She's trying to be an artist or whatever. But in the midst of that, Rock, like she always does, she violates her little cronies. And they line her up and send her motherfucking DMs, which is up top of her setting up and attempting to get Blueface robbed and killed because she was mad about the baby mama that came. Fuck what I'm talking about. It's up top. So once the people send me this, I go confront her in front of Blueface. I tell nephew, get her the fuck out of here. Get her the fuck back to Baltimore. You know what time it is. This man got a big old heart. She starts crying. I didn't. What you mean you didn't? This is your shit. This your DMs right here. This all your shit right here. Remember, motherfuckers take them phones on the show. You know what I'm saying? On their show, we take all the phones and we give them back once you leave the house. So up there, fuck what I'm talking about. Y'all will read Rock and anybody from Baltimore in here or that DMV area. They know how people from Baltimore talk, certain words they use, dummy and shit like that, which that's just how they talk. And a back and forth conversation on setting Blueface up, open that door for him, hit the buzzer, setting Blueface up and getting him robbed. And attempting to find out where his other locations are at. From that day forward, me being who I am and being protective of the people I fuck with, I never trusted her and never gave a fuck about it. That's whack 100 issues with it. Period, point blank. No more, no less.
Straight up. That's some setup shit.
It's up top.
I got the text. I'm finna read this shit off. Let me reset the room before I read this because these texts is fucked up. Hey, welcome to Trolls Nation. If you're new to the room, welcome. This is the Trolls Nation room on the Clubhouse app. If you're on stage in the audience, you want to come up or you want to stay on stage, don't act bougie. Go ahead and troll up top. Hit the greenhouse. Join the club. Follow the moderators on stage. The real reason Whack 100 don't deal with Chrisean Y. So we just found out in some exclusive texts that she was plotting to rob him. She was plotting to put him up out of here. Get him gone. I want him gone. I don't give a fuck about him. Do what you do. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is what she said about Blueface. She said this, and we about to get into the text and pulling it up right now. Now, if I say it out of order, you go ahead and correct me. Let's see how I start.
Is it up there so they can hit the link and read it for themselves?
Oh yeah. They can read it for themselves for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so pretty much it says you can't let them get away with it, is what she said. I always got you and your sister's back. You know that is what he said. Then he said, make sure you do what I said and it's up. He said, it's LA. That ain't nothing. That ain't about nothing. He said, I'm gonna hit you soon. I be safe. She said 100. He said, when you get that drop. She said, dummy. He gave me the number. He gave me the phone in the crib. That's for real. His address. He got another crib too. He said, hey, with the laughing emoji. He done fucked up. I bet I hit you soon. And then we also see that it says his BM. The reason why my tooth gone for real. I ain't even gonna tell you everything yet. Just wait till I do. He said with the demon face, be more shit. You feel me? Let's do this. You be knowing where he at. He said, send that drop of his crib. I needs that. She drops an address and she said, nah, I be knowing where he to. So when I get sharp, I'm gonna send it sometimes. She said, my sister said she called you and you don't be answering. Call me tomorrow. So she said, yeah, what's the word, dummy? He said, let's drop him. He said, I'll set it up perfect. He said, he won't know it's you. Then he said, split an M, LOL, and I got the jeweler in LA to melt it all down. She said, when you trying to do it? Then he said, ain't no bluffing in this one. I don't got no time, I'm for real and what I do. You know, if I hit this one on Mofus, I'm gonna let you take more than 50 ASAP. She says, I'm ready. I'm not worried about that nigga. It's she said, I'm with whatever.
Damn.
Tried to lie.
That's crazy.
Hey, you missed the first one, bro. The initial. Start off with you with Blueface one. That's where it started.
All right, let me see. All right. Here we go.
That's crazy. She was really about to lie on the cuz?
Yeah, until I caught it in front of it.
She said, you can't let them get away with it. He said, I always got you and your sister's back. You know that. Make sure you do what I said and it's up. It's it's LA. That ain't about nothing. I'm gonna hit you soon. I be safe. She said 100. He said, where you get the drop? When you get that drop? She said, dummy, he gave me my phone in the crib. That's for real. His address.
Slow down. Let me explain that. They take the phones there, so the drop she talking about is the pin drop. Nobody has their phones in there, but she snuck and got her phone because she didn't know where she was at. None of these girls know where they at. They from out of town. They just a bus picks them up and they take them over there. So the drop she talking about is the pin drop. So she sent the pin drop to the location from the phone from the house. That's what she mean.
Damn, that's hella shady.
She tried to set him up. That's crazy.
The cold part about it though is like she didn't even just try to get my nigga robbed. She tried to get my nigga done. Like the nigga done did something to her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her stupid ass?
Hey, look, it says, I want all of them done for not Blueface, his sister, and BM on God. She said, you can't let them get away with it. And then he said, I always got you and your sister's back. You know that. Make sure you do what I said and it's up. The fuck?
Wait.
All of them? God damn.
So they were gonna like take all his jewelry and melt it down? The fuck? That's
look. She said, "What's the word?" She said, "What's the word, dummy?" He said, "Let's drop him." He said, "I'll set it up perfect. He won't know it's you." The fuck is this? That's what I'm saying. This text message shit. This shit disturbing. Like I don't think y'all really hearing what I'm saying. Like you're basically listening to niggas conspiring to kill him, and this bitch still be around acting like she's some goddamn victim. Right. Come on.
Hey, Reed, do me a favor, bro. Read that.
You gotta watch the ones that be trying to play dick.
About the
you
mother
said what, T-Rose?
The mother and sister text. Read that over. Cause that's crazy.
Oh, okay. It's a she said, I want all of them done for not Blueface, his sister, and BM on God. You can't let them get away with it. He said, I always got you and your sister's back. You know that. So make sure you do what I said and it's up.
What does she think they were getting away with?
Oh, talking about her being disrespected. She felt like they disrespected her or treated her wrong. And she like, the BM. That's why she said the baby mama, Blueface, his sister, and his baby mama on God. You can't let them get away with it. Yeah. She like pretty much to get them fucked up.
Yeah,
on some
she
revenge.
lined him up for a hit. Like she legit lined him up for a hit.
Whack on some revenge shit. Whack Blueface.
So hold on, we gonna reveal who the hitter's supposed to be?
Nah, we don't know that. That don't even matter because Blueface safe now. But this woman is out here playing the victim. She acting like she acting like something's been taken from her. She acting like she's been taken advantage of. She act like Blueface and the people around him ain't giving her 1,000,001 fucking chances. She's breaking into people's houses, not supposed to be on the property. She's trespassing. You get what I mean? There's no sympathy for this shit.
Did she want them to get murdered or did she want them to get robbed? It's like she said something about
nah, bro.
Here, I'll read it. Here. I won't answer that. I'll just read it. I'll read it to you. So you tell me what you think she wanted. It says, she said, what's the word, dummy? The text message replies, let's drop him. I'll set it up perfect. He won't know it's you. Split an M. LOL. I got the jeweler in LA to melt it all down. She said, when you trying to do it? He said, ain't no bluffing in this one. I don't got the time. You know, I'm for real and what I do. If you hit this one on movers, I'm gonna let you take more than 50 ASAP. She said, I'm ready. I'm not worried about that nigga. I'm with whatever. Meaning she not limiting herself to whatever that nigga want to do. So
That
I'm not even worried
motherfucker
about
wanted
it.
to drop him personally, and he was cool with her getting 50% of the cut because they were gonna melt down his jewelry because he wore a shit ton of it.
And kill him. That's what it was.
They were gonna rob him, melt his shit down. She's gonna get 50% of it. That motherfucker wanted him dead. That shit was personal.
Where's that bitch
He
at
didn't give a
now?
fuck.
These hoes in the state.
Y'all heard it. I'm gonna let you do with that what you will. But we see the pattern. We see the pattern. Anytime she feels disrespected, anytime she feels unheard, anytime she feels wrong, what does she do? Threaten to take somebody's life. She did it with Bino. She did it with Lemmy. She did it with Blueface. And you wonder why I want Blueface to watch his back and watch his front. There's other Chriseans out there. And am I saying she's responsible for Ronnie? We don't know. Could have been anybody. Could have been he could have had ops on the street, on the curb, at the liquor store in his life. We don't know. But what I do know is I see a pattern of behavior. Because fast forward to just when she was on Baddies USA, she did the same thing with Lemmy. Last year, when she was with Bino, she did the same thing with Bino. She warned him. You remember what happened to Ronnie? She said it out of her mouth. She said she wanted to turn her flight around and drive a car through Blueface's home. Fuck the kids, fuck Javon, fuck Journey, fuck anybody that might be in the living room, kitchen, bathroom, hell, studio. And then she took it even further and said she wants to hop out the car and pow him in the face twice. What does that sound like to you? Sound familiar? Sound like something along the lines of what we just heard? This is what the information that is out there. Even Whack 100 said, I say she burns bridges. I'll leave it at that. Whack 100 said, no, she violates her friends. She violates, so they leaked the text because she falls out with everybody that she lets get close to her. She think everybody is her friend. She draws them in. That's what happened with that Geronimo character. And I'm wondering, like, well, why in the fuck would she run to his car and follow him to his car? Like, Ronnie, didn't you just say she just met him? He is a stranger. And y'all followed a stranger to go be in the most vulnerable position you could be in with your clothes off in the shower with soap in your eye. And y'all almost got unalived, and he ended up being unalived. If y'all remember that story, Ronnie said she was trying to convert the man or save the man or bring the man to Jesus. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? I don't know what's right or wrong. I don't know who's lying and who not, but what I do know is everybody ain't lying, and I see a pattern of behavior that I won't ignore. It's the same pattern that we've always seen. Do with it what you will. She falls out with every damn body. Where's everybody at? Where? And she does it like it's nothing, like it's breathing. It's normal to her. The list goes on and on. on the people that she fell out with. I don't even want to start the list because we'll be here forever. Nikki Baby, Kalani, her sisters, Bino, Blueface, her best friends, Jay and Mars and Zio, everybody that she was housemates with. She was talking to them like runaway slaves, okay? Just nasty, just disrespectful. That's how they got access to them texts, because she fell out and they leaked the text. Now, in the interview with Jason Lee, Jason Lee asked him, like, well, if you knew all this, why in the fuck did you keep fucking with her? Blueface said he gave her the benefit of the doubt. And what he's talking about is this right here. You don't think Whack 100 told Blueface about this and gave him extra security? Because you hear the man in this video say, oh, he cool, he's safe now. And y'all wonder why I'm telling, hey, Blueface, you know, watch out now. Be careful. But Whack 100 never trusted her again after that. He never trusted her again after that. She walks around acting like a victim. Right? Anytime she feels disrespected, anytime she feels wrong, anytime she feels violated, anytime somebody doesn't do what she wants, she threatens them with their life. And we've seen her do it over and over and over again. Y'all don't see the pattern? Y'all don't think there's something to it? You guys remember when Whack 100 never trusted her after this, and we know this is in around the same time because the man that was reading the text said that she broke into Blueface's home. You remember he said that?
Up in the house because I couldn't find the door where it was unlocked at, so
Go your crib. What the f happened to my window? I got breaking in to give me the scans.
why you break into the house? I broke up in the house because I couldn't find the door where it was unlocked at, so, and then I don't know, I used a rock from, but I don't know, I really just try to get in the window, okay? Climbed through the window. I was trying to take a bath, but it kept not working for me. And then
My being woke me up like, babe, look at the phone. Chrisean's on live with the police at your house. And I'm like, what? Okay, this is weird. Because I told Chrisean it's done with. Like, she was getting a little too out of hand for me. And it wasn't, you feel me, her work ethic wasn't there enough for me to cope with her crazy life decisions and the way she think and act and move. So I've been shooting BGC at the house. She was not staying here the whole time. We've been doing this for like damn near a month. She's been not living at this location. I had her put up in another location. She kept trying to come and do weird shit at the BGC. Like, she'll come over here and jump in the pool. And I'll be like, yo, stop you messing with the business. Don't do that. Like, just stay right here where I got you. Then she came back and fought one of the girls. And I'm like, yo, why you keep trying to like fuck up the BGC business? I'm filming right now. Like, just stay where I got you. So I sent her back over there. she busted out all the windows and whatnot, and had the police over there, and so yeah. Then when she made the little spot I had her at hot, I'm like, yo, you getting a little too like let's kick back and like let's not do the sis no more. You getting too out of hand. So I had told her like, yo, like me and you, your business relationship is like not, it's done with. So then at the end of BGC, I had the camera people here. I don't think she knew the camera people was here, but I don't know. She just came and broke in, and it might have all went smooth for her if the camera people wasn't here. Maybe, I don't know. The camera people wasn't here. She probably would have just been in this motherfucker. But the camera people was here, so when she locked herself in the bathroom, the camera people was the ones talking to her. I wasn't here. Go your crib.
So I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but it is what it is. And I think this is the reason why Blueface called her the setup queen. Now remember, Blueface, he has a heart, okay? He felt bad for her, right? Of her losing her tooth. He also felt like he was responsible. So he decided to kind of take care of her and look after her. And this is what WAC 100 also told us, right? So he continued to fuck with her. All right. Is that the only reason? No. He was thinking with his little head and not his big head. Okay. He can be just as selfish, just as self centered, just as ego. His pride is on the line. Okay. He's not innocent in all this either. But he did feel a sense of responsibility because she lost her tooth, because her sister, his sister, and his baby mama came to jump her and she lost her tooth. Right? Also, on the interview with Jason Lee, Blueface does say he loved her. Not only did he love her, he was in love with her. Okay? Now we can question it. Oh, it wasn't love, it was toxic. The man said he was in love with her. That came out of his own mouth. This is why he stayed with her. And we often do that. We overlook flaws, we overlook red flags when we want to be with somebody, right? When we're in love with somebody. That's how domestic violence relationships continue to thrive and to keep going on. Because the one who's getting her ass whooped stays. Okay? And he kept fucking with her years later. Like I said, I'm surprised he's still alive. But WAC 100 wasn't having it. You guys remember when WAC 100 put her out or was trying to put her out and Blueface was defending her? Now, I don't know if I can show it because it's not really showing. Like that video was stuck. It was supposed to be playing, so I don't know what's wrong with my clips. I'm going to try to play it, you guys. Let me see if it will play. Hold on. If not, we're just going to, WAC 100 was trying to put her out, okay? I'll let you guys hear a little bit of it. Let me see. I have to refresh. Hold on, y'all. green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. Let me go ahead and bring this video up and see if it's going to play for you guys. I think I pretty much proved what I came to bring to this chat, to this conversation, okay? And basically reacting to what Blueface said on his recent interview with Jason Lee, okay? He ends up calling Chrisean nothing less than the setup queen. He actually used those words. And in a way, I can see it. Now, does that prove that she set up Ronnie? No, it doesn't. Like I said, there's a few possibilities for that. But at the end of the day, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up. We see the patterns, okay? Anytime Chrisean feels disrespected or slighted or wronged, she gets on that get back vindictive setup queen-ish. She did it with Beto. She did it with Blueface and others, okay? And for her to even bring up in the conversation when she was talking at Beto and to say, you see what happened to my ex, that raises flags, you guys. Why would she say something like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she brings this on herself by what she says online and not giving a fuck. She just says whatever comes out of her mouth. And I don't think she realizes this. This is why I be like, girl, do you have more than one personality? Because you is just reckless with it. Like, it's like she doesn't give a fuck. That's a scary thought.
I'm relaxing. Ain't nothing mucking me out like that, bro. I'll tell you what. Dead homies, she gonna get up out here one way or another. I take the hit, nigga. I take the hit on the dead homies.
Hey y'all, welcome to Blonay TV. I'm your host Lisa Blonay, and I am here to bring you the messy in these streets. Hey y'all, now this is the latest. This is actually going on as we speak. So y'all know the rapper Blueface. Now his on again, off again boo, Chrisean Rock, who also is his artist. They got into it, right? And he and Whack 100 called the police to try to have her removed from his home. Now, I didn't even get a chance to put that video up before this happened. Now, somehow she was not removed from the home. So somehow she proved that she lived there. Now, we know that they are on again, off again. In some way, shape, or form, she did live there. So somehow she proved that she lived there, because this next video is after the police have left, okay? So this is Whack 100 actually trying to fight Chrisean Rock, actually trying to get her out the house himself. Y'all take a look at this video and you tell me your thoughts below in the comments. The shit is crazy. It's a whole lot of, and just check out this video, y'all.
No, I'm not relaxing. Ain't nothing mucking me out like that, bro. I'll tell you what. Dead homies, she gonna get up out here one way or another. I take the hit, nigga. I take the hit on the dead homies. But she gonna get up out of here, dog. She gonna get up out. I don't give a fuck. I take the hit. I take the hit. She gonna get up out. No, what y'all go? Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
No, you're not. She
gonna grab something.
Wait,
I'm not grabbing shit. I'm not scared of y'all.
Get up out of here.
I'm not leaving. No, get away from me. I don't care. No, bro. I don't care. Y'all petty. Y'all petty. What? I don't care. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro. Wait.
All right, the police gonna come back, bro. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be worse.
Why would you want the police to come?
I don't care.
Just let them come, you nigga.
Don't care.
You don't care about out of here, dog.
No.
She gonna get up out.
I believe you.
I don't give a fuck. I take the hit.
I believe you.
I take the hit.
No.
She gonna get up out. No, what y'all go? Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
No, you're not. Get over.
She gonna grab something.
Wait.
I'm not grabbing shit. I'm not scared of y'all.
Get up out of here.
I'm not leaving. No, get away from me. I don't care. No, bro. I don't care. Y'all petty. Y'all petty. What? I don't care. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro. Wait.
All right, the police gonna come back, bro. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be worse.
Why would you want the police to come?
I don't care.
Just let them come, you nigga.
Y'all don't care.
You don't care
What are you talking about? Y'all want the police to come for what?
What you mean?
Nigga, what do you mean? Don't touch me.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. You trying to protect the bitch who trying to violate us, my nigga.
Protect the bitch. I protect the nigga. What are you talking about?
Shut up, bitch. No, wait. Bitch, I be fucking bitch. You ain't never fuck with me, bitch. You fuck with a monster, bitch.
I don't care. My God is a monster. My God is a monster. What? I don't care. What are y'all talking about? No, I'm not telling you to do none of that. No, I don't care. Whack can fight me. I don't care. Get out my face. All y'all. What are y'all talking about? Just back up. What are you talking about? How am I the problem?
I'm just telling you the best way to make this be over with.
This is what's going on right now.
You still trying to talk?
Like, you do not scare me. Like, stop trying to scare me. Listen, don't make him on. It's not even about that. You need to be talking to Blue. Did you say that got nothing to do with him? He
Blue, but Wack don't. Blue don't care. Blue don't care.
That's what you really think?
Why you said that to the people? What's up with you, my nigga? She won't let him take me, nigga. What you mean? Bro, you on some shit. I don't know who gave you what they told you. Nah, bro. Nah, she gotta get up out of here, bro. Please.
Y'all really trying to kick me out? That's crazy. No, I don't have to. That's crazy.
Right now, y'all going against me. Y'all not helping me.
When
I just did you a
when we
favor
finna have a meeting? Okay,
not to take
That wasn't a favor.
When we finna talk then?
That wasn't a favor.
Or when is you finna talk?
That wasn't a favor. Call him back. Hey, listen, nephew. I'm gonna call him back. We're gonna let him hook her up. Cause she's saying that wasn't a
What
favor.
are you talking about, bro? You're not even.
Acknowledge. No, you gotta make a sense of acknowledgement. Listen, fuck all that. He's just saying the police leave, move through it. They could have said, oh yeah, easily take her out. Just recognize the compromise. We're trying to.
Now you heard Blueface in the back trying to get her to leave also, okay? Now try to explain why he stayed with her 2+ years later. Look, like I said, I'm going to chalk it up to what I just said previously, okay? Now, let me see what you guys are saying. Now, remember, Tasiki also hinted that Chrisean might have something to do with Ronnie being set up too. How do you explain that? How do you explain your own sister hinting, also in a Jason Lee interview? I don't know what Jason Lee brings out in these people, but good job, bro, when you talk about being an interviewer, right? Because he be getting this stuff out of people, but how do you explain your own sister hinting that you might have had something to do with Ronnie being set up? Now, remember, the person who was, wait a minute, hold on. Remember, whoever they were talking to in those text messages that we saw in the previous video said, I got you and your sister's back. And I'm thinking they were talking about Tasiki. So, and maybe Chrisean learned from the best. Okay? Maybe Chrisean learned from the best. We know the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Now, I don't know if, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together. I'm not accusing anybody because I don't know. But what I do know is that Tasiki was on Jason Lee and she hinted to the fact that Chrisean may very well have had something to do with Ronnie. Okay? She hints at it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let me see if I can pull that up for you guys right quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull this video up. You guys make sure you smash that like button and share out this live, you guys. Become part of the Blueface Society. It's 10 cents a day. Grab your membership, you guys, and support this channel. If not, like, comment, and subscribe. Be part of the replay gang. Do I expect you to watch all 18 hours of a live? No. Okay. If you want to use me as a podcast, listen to me while you work, while you play, have me as background noise, or just watch the first 10, 20 minutes of it. That's really all I need. Okay. But either way, you can support the channel Freeski. It's all free. All right. Hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
Rest in peace. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
We been real. All this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. Why would she even insinuate that Chrisean has something to do with Ronnie?
That's a good ass question. Why would she even insinuate that? You can't just let that go. You can't just let that go. That's the problem. Everybody just letting shit go. Like everything, that shit just normal. That's not normal. For your own sister to be like, yeah, might include certain people that we know. So hey, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Paternity testing, pow, pow, pow. Like, why would your sister say some shit like that if there wasn't no truth to it? If there wasn't something to it. Maybe not all the way true, but if there wasn't something to it, why would she sit on a platform? It's not like she sitting on the stoop on the liquor store. It ain't like she passing the blunt in the alley. She is on a platform being interviewed, saying some shit like this. We have to question people's motives and actions. We can't just take it like it's a grain of salt, like it's normal every day. Like, no, that's not normal. People who are connected to this family often speak out and people take it as clout, as content. But I see deeper than that. There's another person that is connected to this family. His name is Quail. Now, there was a audio that was leaked of him, and he recorded Chrisean's daddy, Eugene, the dark-skinned one, okay, that met her when she was 7, but was in jail for 11, okay? So he could have been Tasiki's father, but how was you Chrisean's father? Conjugal visit? I don't fucking know. But in this audio or video, you can hear him having a conversation with the father. Now, the father was speaking very ill and lowly of Chrisean. First of all, he didn't want Chrisean to be born. Second of all, he said Chastity was supposed to be the baby of the family. What? Speaking ill on the family. It was just a whole lot. Okay? But this same family friend who was close to the family, his name is Quail. Now, I don't know the dynamics of their relationship, how he's close to the family, but he knows a lot about this family. And he was with the father, kicking it, just chilling like a villain. And I guess he decided, or maybe somebody else decided, to hide the phone, because I do not think that the father knew that he was being recorded. That's just my take on it. But this same individual came online on his live. I think it was Instagram, may have been Snapchat, or what is that? Bigo, I think. Some type of online social media platform. But he came on his own social media platform and said this. Take a listen.
Perfectly balancing guys over
Like Blueface, you better have that 100.
Yeah, he better have my 100. I'm telling his yeah, 100 bands.
Who, Blueface?
What is police state, judge, shit like that? My 100. I'm up for the summer. Just did
The interview got 10,000
for that interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more.
Y'all blame my father,
yo, cause he ain't answer his phone. I can't go to work today, so I don't got to do. Yeah, that's why and that's what they gonna do. Blue owe me because I'm dragging on around. They fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that. He tried to take schoolyard, son, and get a DNA test after schoolyard and did the DNA test. That's schoolyard, baby. So schoolyard ain't here to say fuck him. I'm here to say fuck him. That's why he owe me. On schoolyard. I think I'm throwing it up. Schoolyard, bro. And this was
Now, if I can read this, hold on. King K's, shout out to King K's. It says, not Quell out here implicating at Blueface Baby and Chrisean while implicating himself. This conversation is over Ronnie's passing. Niggas will something, I don't know, will be something, will be crash dummy for, I don't know what that says. Yo, Rock knows how to let these fools crash out. I guess she said Blue will pay for that phone call they had. The one that caused her to run something. God, you can't make this stuff up. 2025, the year of exposure. Y'all see it yourself. Y'all see it yourself. Now, the caption on this video says, Ronnie's alleged hitman Quell self-snitches and claims Blueface owes him $100K. 911. All right? All right. Now, to be fair, he then comes out with this video. Was he spooked? Was he lying? Was this just a joke? Was it all for clout? Or was this the real deal, Holyfield? Regardless of what you believe, he then comes out with this video. Take a listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit a nigga ever been through, I never was one of them. Like, I never, ever was one of them type niggas that'll get on the internet and say, I did this if I really did it. Now, y'all some rock tards, y'all retarded, y'all stupid. Of course a nigga gonna troll y'all. Cause y'all down there 50 years old on YouTube saying, oh, this person did this. So I'm just gonna chill. I got my screenshots, I got my proof of everything. I'm just gonna wait till the police do whatever they do. And I'm gonna send that shit to a lawyer. Because I don't understand how a bot-spelled bitch can get on here and say a nigga did this and that. Oh, because he deleted this. Oh, because he changed the caption. Okay, bitch. The fuck? You riding about the wrong shit in that little ass Jeep. You riding around that.
Now, I don't know if he's talking about Jaden or not, because Jaden had the Jeep or the G-Wagon or whatever she had. And they often called her botched, right? I'm not sure who he's talking about, but he actually comes back on and backpedals. Let's look at this caption. Shout out to Captain for likes. This says Quail backpedals and claims he was trolling Blueface, Chrisean, and Ronnie Doe. Do with that information what you will. He comes back out and says, I was just playing. Name one nigga you know that play in the hood like that. This is hooder than hood. This is hooder than LA would ever be. This is grimy. Tell me what nigga in the hood play like this. What Debo in the hood you know play like this? Big perm, big worm. I can answer that question. I got my hand raised, okay? I can answer that question. Nobody. No ninja in their right mind that is in these streets for real plays like this. Online, offline, at the zoo, at the picnic, hell, in the shower, on your birthday, my birthday, Jesus' birthday, not one. Now, can I explain the actions of these niggas? I can't. I don't know where they came from, who birthed them, what made them think that this was Coolio. I don't understand. Rest in peace, Foolio. What'll make you act a fool, Don Julio? The fuck? I don't know. But what I do know is there's something about Chrisean. There's something about these people that ain't right. You got your whole sister on an interview on a social media platform, an open forum, pointing the finger at your rabbit ass. And you mean to tell me I'm just supposed to take that like, oh, we're talking about the next Baddies episode? We're talking about procured content? The fuck we not? There's some real life shit going on. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about the Malones. Period. I don't know, y'all. Somebody said exactly. And he would be the biggest fool if he was to get back with that girl. The biggest one. Blueface would be his own worst enemy if he were to get back with Chrisean on any given Sunday. Nigga, you would be a dumb dummy. A dumb one. This is disturbing tea. But I had to take you back so that you could see what I see and come to your own conclusion. Now, what I can say is that Blueface is not a narcissist, okay? He's not a narcissist. Now, do I think he's a sucker? Yeah. Do I think he's lust driven? And that can get you driven to your grave? Get you into a situation that you can't get out of? All it's going to take is one of these females, one disgruntled, dissatisfied customer to rearrange your whole motherfucking lifestyle. And you on thin ice. Ain't you still on parole? Fuck. But he's not a narcissist, you guys. Playing around with these females, I'm telling you. But I've seen him be sympathetic. I've seen him be empathetic. So I know that he's not a narcissist. When Chrisean ran and busted her tooth, he felt guilty. He felt as if it was his fault. It was his responsibility. He had to take care of her, make sure she was good. And I'm not just saying this out of my head, right? Even though it makes sense, he said it out of his own mouth. I just couldn't find the clip, okay? Someone who speaks in that manner has empathy. Not only empathy, but sympathy. And that's one thing that you just cannot have and be a narcissist. It just don't go together, okay? You can come up with another diagnosis for him if you want to. I'm willing to listen. I don't give a damn, but he's not a narcissist, okay? Now, Blueface may be narcissistic, and we all, in a way, are narcissistic, okay? A little bit of narcissism, we all need a little bit of narcissism, right? If you didn't, number one, you wouldn't have any type of self-esteem. You wouldn't believe in yourself. And a healthy slice of narcissism is good for all of us. But there's a difference between narcissistic and being a narcissist. So we have to get it right, okay? He's opportunistic. He's a womanizer. He chases money. That's why you got that damn emblem, that chase emblem on his face, duh. Right? The thing about Blueface is he is petty. Right? And he puts himself out there, though. That's one thing about him. He puts himself out there, good, bad, or ugly. He says it, and it is what it is, and you can't knock a nigga for that. You can't knock a human on this earth who uses the Eminem effect. I'm just saying. He's problematic, sometimes unworthy to be praised. He's negative, right? But we also have to understand that every woman that he has had, besides Jaden, of course, and Angela, because he met them when they started out as children. So besides them two, those are the only ones that are exempt. These women know exactly what they're signing up for. Exactly what they're signing up for. Right? So is it really his fault? Like I said, should we feel sorry for these women? I mean, when you really think about it and you really sit down and think about it, you know, when I think about it, my big old age, you know what I'm saying? Half of the people he dated sign up for this shit. So basically, shut up. Sit down and eat your food. Sat your ass down at the common sense table. Because ultimately, that's what we all have. Don't matter the age, all right? I feel now, because I think, why am I saying this? Because I feel like Blueface dodged a bullet. I feel like he dodged a bullet, and it could have went left very, very quickly while he was entangled in an entanglement with the likes of Chrisean. I feel that Blueface moves a little bit differently, because as you grow, you mature, right? And I think he's more aware. But I feel like ultimately he dodged a bullet. And y'all could wonder why I'm telling him, watch your back, watch your front, keep your head on a swivel, stop inviting people where you eat at. You don't shit where you eat, bro. In not so many words. I think he understands about sleeping with the enemy, because Chrisean, he was definitely sleeping with the enemy. Right? She wanted to get rid of you. They were going to unalive you, not just rob you. If we are to believe the words that came out of that mouth of that video that I just watched with WAC 100, and those leaked text messages they showed you. I believe that they were going to snuff him out, bro. And you were sleeping with this woman who was sending information to the ops. And think about it. That was some regular shit for whoever she was talking to, whoever she was texting. This was some regular shit for them. That's why Blueface said, I don't know if this is some Baltimore shit, right? Or this was some grimy-ish. It's grimy everywhere when you think about it. I'm not just going to blame it on Baltimore. I'm just saying what he said, right? It may be a little more grimier than other places, but we're not going to blame this on Baltimore. I ain't never really dated anybody from Baltimore. I don't know anything personally about Baltimore, so it doesn't carry any weight for me to blame Baltimore. But ultimately, in this interview, he called her a setup queen. Let me see what you guys are saying. And you could have never been more right. You could have never been more right in my eyes. And if you ever lay with that hoe again, you're a sitting duck and you're a dum-dum. And I will never say that you deserve what you get, because I don't want to see nothing happen to anybody. I don't want to see anything happen to any young black man, anybody, period, but especially no black man on this earth. Okay? I don't care what you call me. I don't give a damn who cares. Anything were to happen. Not even my son. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So I will never say you get what you, no. Let me see what you guys are seeing in the chat. That's all I got. And I know you guys are probably saying, well, you know, you don't like narcissists or something like that. Hold on. Let me just bring this up for you guys right quick. Okay? I want to let you guys know the difference between, because a lot of times people get a word or a meaning and it kind of becomes the thing to say, or it becomes popular and people just say it. So I wanted to really bring this to you guys. Hold on. So you guys can kind of see the difference between healthy narcissism and being a narcissist. Okay? Because I use that word a lot. So I feel like there's an explanation that is needed. All right? So hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to read through this right quickly. Now, based on Reddit discussions, and this is Google, you guys can look this up. The core difference is intensity and pervasiveness. Being narcissistic refers to displaying occasional self-centered behaviors, which is a trait, while a narcissist, often implying NPD, which stands for narcissistic personality disorder, is someone whose entire life is consistently governed by a deep pathological need for admiration and lack of empathy. Remember, the key word is lack of empathy. Anybody that shows empathy cannot be a narcissist. Okay? Now, behavioral, being narcissistic, which is a trait and a tendency, meaning that it comes and it goes. All right? Let's look at that. So being narcissistic, which we all need a little bit of, behavioral is everyone can act narcissistic occasionally. Example given, being vain, selfish, or needing validation. Context, it is temporary and often situational. Accountability, people with tendencies can usually feel remorse or acknowledge their wrongdoings. Okay, that's the difference. Functioning does not usually impair daily functioning or damage all relationships. All right, that's the healthy part. Know the difference. Now, a narcissist, which is narcissistic personality disorder or pathological, it's a consistent pattern. It is a pervasive, lifelong pattern of behavior that exists at all times. The core issues are marked by an inability to see self-worth realistically, requiring constant external validation or mirroring. And I speak of this all the time. That's the reason why I feel like I owe you guys a little explanation. Lack of empathy. They are often incapable of truly understanding or caring about others' perspectives. Destructive behaviors. Uses manipulation, gaslighting, and rage to maintain a false self-image. Impairment. It causes significant dysfunction in relationships, work, and social life. Okay? Why did I say this? What do I mean? Well, I do believe that Blueface is narcissistic. I believe that Chrisean has narcissistic behavior, because I don't want to diagnose her, and I don't think that she has that diagnosis, but she has narcissistic behavior. This is why we're all flabbergasted when when we see how she treats her child and how she can go about life and just act like everything is la 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 la. Yeah, I'm gonna be boxing. I'm gonna be surfing. Yeah, you're gonna help me. My son walking, my son talking, my son eating. Let's take a walk in the park. Let's go take a walk in the park. Bitch, ain't nothing funny. And she just goes on la 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 la. This is what I mean, y'all. When I say something is OFF for anybody who acts like that. Remember, she is just a sector of, she represents a sector of society. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Okay? So that's the difference, in case y'all want to know, and you're welcome. Okay? Let me go ahead and take this down. And that's the difference. Don't get it confused no more, y'all, okay? And you guys can use this as a barometer or as a compass in your own life to know whether you are truly messing with somebody who just thinks they're the shit, or something is tick, tick, boom, wrong with them. This is how you can set yourself up to avoid failure and set yourself up for success, or even set yourself up for an escape route, because you got to escape these motherfuckers, else they will bring you down. All right? So just consider this as a tool, if you're not already wrapped up with a narcissist, how to avoid a narcissist, okay? How to navigate a narcissist if you are with one. And I would advise you to get the fuck away from whoever you are with, if at all possible, if you ever want a chance at a normal, thriving, successful life. That's all I'm saying. All right? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Plays with God for followers. You said Blue is impregnating women and deliberately telling them he's not going to be there. He's a narcissist, sis. I don't believe so. Not with the presence of empathy. And when he's around children, I see it even more. His mother even spoke about that earlier today, on how he is around children. With the presence of empathy, he may be something else. There's a plethora of other things he could be, right? Besides a narcissist, there's a plethora of other things that he could be diagnosed with. Narcissists ain't just the only thing, y'all. But we're here to have a conversation, all right? We can agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not no damn doctor. Shit, I don't even know the man. I've never even been in the presence or been able to breathe the same air as him. So I could never, okay, ever. I ain't even been around him a minute or two, or even to see how he works a room or functions. I only know him from online, and that really ain't shit, okay? So, I got to step back on that, because I don't know that man, and I'm not no doctor. This is just my perspective, you guys, okay? You said trust and believe she's cooking up for her next move as Blue sits down with Jason Lee. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to speak out or not. I mean, I would hope that she stays quiet, but that's on her. You know what I'm saying? Who are we to say that you can't react? Somebody talking about you, anybody can react. You have the right to react, okay, and still be right. I feel like if she were to react, she would still be in the right because somebody just sat up and talked about you. So you have every right to either speak out or defend herself. And I wouldn't be mad at her. Now I'm hoping that she stay quiet, but that's her choice. Okay. I'm not gonna hold it against her because girl, I may speak out. You know what I'm saying? And she has that right. Somebody just talked about your ass. So, that wouldn't be out of the ordinary to me. It really wouldn't if Chrisean were to speak out. I wouldn't look at her any other way because I really concentrated on Junior. Would we talk about it? Yeah, we would talk about it. Do I have all my notifications on and just waiting on pins and needle and on bated breath for her to speak out? Fuck no. I'm not. But it is what it is, right? Somebody say they play stupid games, they win stupid prizes. Chrisean is childish AF, right? I don't feel bad for the female. They know what they're dealing with. Yeah. Hey. Now I can relate to, and it makes me sometimes feel some type of way towards these females, but at the end of the day, you guys already know, like, I just can't fathom it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know what y'all dealing with. It's different than if he were to mislead y'all or make you think that you're the only one. Then I would be pissed. I would definitely be pissed. But the way that Blueface operates, girl, you'll be a happy hole if you know what you're getting into, and you're not there for love or security or a future with this man. You're just there for a meal and a $3,000 wig. Then hey, you should be the happiest hole on this earth. Them two women that were with him should be happy as fuck. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Save Junior, exactly. It really doesn't matter how many women he sleeps with. Somebody, I need to take care of Junior. That's the problem. Yeah. Ultimately, we're talking about Junior, right? You say none her lying God Aiken A is the same. Yeah, it's a buzzword now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because y'all, I can honestly say like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, girl, that was, well, maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, but 10 years ago, girl, I never heard a narcissist in my life. I didn't even know narcissists exist until I started dating one. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with this mother. And then that led me to YouTube to look up like what he was doing and the symptoms, which led me to a specific YouTuber. And I just started watching she was a doctor. I forgot her name, whatever. But I just started watching it, and she was just, it was just getting clearer and clearer to me. But 10 years ago, I had no idea. Okay. Maybe 7 years ago, I had no idea what a freaking narcissist was. I didn't find out until what, 2020, maybe 2019. So yeah, it's a buzzword. People just say it out their mouth and just be saying it. Like, you're a narcissist. No, he didn't. He just saved a cat and he was sad for 5 hours. Okay. Anytime somebody shows empathy, and I know people can fake it, but you can tell when somebody's faking it eventually if you're around them long enough. Okay. Because like I said, they mirror you because they don't know how to do that naturally. So eventually you pick up and catch on. Okay. Sean Davy Way is coming on in a few. Peace out. Okay. See you later. You said Ronnie said it first. Yeah. All rappers do the same thing. It's just Blue put his in the open. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Save Junior now. You say, what empathy does Blue have? I think I just said it. Let me see. I don't believe Blue is unalive like Chrisean. He's just another Nick Cannon. Yeah, true that, true that. Somebody says, pretty sure it was Ronnie. Don't quote me though. Oh, okay. Or you think it was Ronnie? All facts. Blue is a puppet like all the rest of them. Blue ain't shit. And Chrisean, hello again. Hey, what's up? What's up? You said, Blonay, can you check on my membership because it won't let me renew my subscription? It won't? Okay, let me write your name down. I will check on it, Loretta. But I have to have your exact name, so hold on. Because this thing is real exact. No, that's 1R. Hold on, Loretta. Yeah, I'll check on that for you. 8589. Okay. Thank you so much for even trying, though. Okay. Thank you, y'all. Let me see. Of course, they need to unfollow the platforms. Blue still smashing. Let me see. You said you were a Chrisean fan. Yeah, I was. I mean, I don't know if you would call it a fan, but yeah, I guess you could. I don't know, but yep. Oh, the God stuff. Somebody says, right, Blonay. Blueface has a conscience, empathy, and he's not selfish. People use him, and that's his fault for falling for lies and deception. Yeah, he does. He's a mixed bag, you guys. Blueface is really a mixed bag, okay? And that's just how I feel, you know. I don't feel sorry for him or any woman that chooses to deal with him. LOL. Rightfully so. Understood. But that's all I got, y'all. I just wanted to make sure they both are. I just wanted to make sure I kind of just went through and got your thoughts. Because Wido, hey girl. Hey Blonay, great show. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. All right, so I am going to go through and do my roll call, y'all. Now, you guys make sure you guys check out my store, okay? Let me see. Hold on, you guys. So I can show you exactly what I have for you guys. I think I put something new up. If you guys want to support this platform or just be able to express yourself and, you know, without saying a word, make a statement without saying a word, okay? If you do, I would want you to visit my store for the Blonay merch that I have for you guys. You guys know I love to let you guys know what I have to offer you guys, and you guys can take it from there. All right. All you have to do is go to my page. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And I need to incorporate this with all of my lives. I don't know why it's such an afterthought, but I think I'm cheating you guys by not letting you know and cheating myself as well. Okay. So let me just go ahead and come on over here. Let me bring this up for you guys so you guys can see. And you guys can have an opportunity if you want to go ahead on over and visit my store. And I'll let you guys see what I have. Now I have regular products, teas, hats, but I also have digital products over there that can help you with any online stream income, whether you have a 9-to-5, single moms, stay-at-home moms, somebody who's looking into either adding to their income or replacing their income and becoming their own boss, because you can have a 9-to-5 and still work the digital products, work your way online. And the whole ultimate goal of it is to have your money, make money in your sleep, meaning setting up something where you can make money in your sleep. Okay. And by that, I mean setting up a system where you can always be making money. So it can always be bringing in some type of revenue. Now, is it just one and done? No. When you purchase the product, it's one and done, but you have to put your work into it. Okay. This is not for the lazy. All right. This is for the brave and people that are willing to put in some type of work. Now, it's not even backbreaking work. And you can always learn something new, you know, because sometimes this digital product thing and working online is new to some people. All right. Some people are used to 9-to-5s. Some people already have a digital income stream. but an extra $200, $300, $500 a month. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get fucking be a millionaire, but that little extra $200 to $300 to $500 that I make, it helps. I'm here to tell you, it freaking helps. Okay, so let me go ahead and just, all you have to do is go to my page, you guys, right here where it says this. Just push the Blone Got Tea fourth wall. All you gotta do is push this link. It will take you to my store, and you will see the featured products that I have. Okay, now I do have faith-based products, teas, but I also have t-shirts, hats, where you can express your zodiac. I have the allegedly my famous But God crop tee. All right, one of them, and the fan fave, which is the Hello, I'm the Bad Guy mug, y'all. All right, 25% off. You guys take advantage of this and all the products that are on here. Okay, let me see, guys. Hold on. As you go down, I have the Zodiac baby doll tees. I don't have every Zodiac sign up, but I do have a lot. Okay, you guys see the colors that they come in. Go ahead and express yourself. All right, these are very, very cute, y'all. They'll go with shorts, go with some jeans. Summer is coming up. I have the faith-based tank tops. I'm coming out with a little bit more. I don't want to overcrowd or bombard y'all with too much. All right, I have the half faith tee that I just added. Okay, this is slim fit tees, you guys. All right, everything is slim fit. I'm starting off with that, and then we'll expand. Okay, like I said, I don't want to I don't want to be too overbearing with my products. Okay, now if you guys go to the top, you guys can browse all products. All you gotta do is push browse all, and everything that I have will come up. Okay. And like I said, I have some dad hats. I think I have some trucker hats that you guys can do. All right. I've also added my self journal, y'all. Busy Being Her. This is an 83-page self journal that can get you started on your business, get you organized. If you want to start working out, if you have ideas, this is the perfect self journal. It's really a planner. It's a business planner. Okay. It's $20. You guys can check this out as well. And also my digital boss playbooks. Okay. For any online income that you want to start or get into. Now, remember, I also have the DBA sneak peek, y'all. Here it is right here. It's absolutely free. You don't pay anything. And this will let you know exactly what I have to offer free of charge. All right. So go ahead and get the Digital Boss Playbook Volume 1 sneak peek and get active, y'all. All right. Okay. Now that's all I got for y'all. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't even see. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, here it goes, y'all. Sorry about that. There you guys go. You guys see the allegedly, the But God crop tee, one of them. Hello, I'm the bad guy. This is a fan fave, you guys. Go ahead and grab your mug. Because you know they be calling us the bad guy, right? They be calling us the bad guy. All right, here go your Zodiac baby doll tees right here. They come in a couple colors, you guys. I'm going to get more, but we're starting out with just the basic red, black, and white. All right, if you go down to the half face slim tee, I do have faith-based products, and I also just have t-shirts where you can make a statement without saying a word. At the end of the day, I want you to be able to express yourself. All right. And there I have the tank tops. I have the hats, of course. This is the self-journal that I was talking about, Busy Being Her. This is a self-journal. This is really a business planner. This is what I was talking about. You can start your business. You can get your way on to if you want to start working out. If you have ideas, business plans, It has everything in this. It's an 83-page self-journal, you guys, all right? And a business planner, basically. And of course, my digital boss playbook. And like I said, if you want to go ahead and get the sneak peek, it is right here. You guys can go ahead and order this sneak peek DBA today, all right? For the ultimate product to help you reach your goals. It has comprehensive guides, expert advice, and proven strategies. This product is the key to unlocking your full potential, and it's absolutely free, okay? You guys can go ahead and start out with this, absolutely free. If not, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your choice, all right? I just want to show you what I have. I appreciate everybody here. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Let me give you guys a shout out like I do at the end of all of my videos. Let's go ahead and see who is in the chat. Shout out to my mods, shout out to my members. I really appreciate you guys for hanging with me and for always supporting my platforms. I really appreciate you guys. Now, let me go ahead and shout y'all out before I leave. Because I couldn't do it with y'all. Like, honestly, I could not do it without y'all. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull y'all up. GG77, shout out to you. Cooley's Chronicles, shout out to you. Nikki, hello there. Steph said, thank you, thank you. Reese's Cup, thank you. Loretta Gibbons, Just Goddesses Only. CJ Lopez, Nikki, hello there. Shauna, thank you so much. Shout out to you. Dinero Mommy, Truth Sets One Free. Appreciate y'all. Let me see. Moni, 1346. Cloraine in the building, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make all of this possible. And I love y'all, okay? Y'all like my homegirls and homeboys. You are my people, all right? Let me shout out my people. Haley, thank you so much. Let me see. Cosita. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Allison, shout out to you. Let me make sure. If I missed you guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. CJ Lopez, GC2. I said shout out to Allison already. Let me just make sure I get as many people as possible. Brown Eyes, thank you so much, love. Always a pleasure to see my day ones in here too as well. Thank you guys for rocking with me since day one. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome. You guys are welcome to the platform as well. It's so good to see y'all here. Miss LaVie. Let me see y'all. Let me see. Do I have everybody? Oh, darling Nikki, what is up? Thank you, thank you. And like I said, shout out to my mods. I think I got everybody. Bria, thank you so much. Shout out to you. Let's see. Shout out to Miss Me with the BS. And good or bad, whether you agree with me or not, it's cool. As long as you're respectful, you know, it's cool. Okay. I'm glad that you came here and you gave me your POV, your perspective, and you stood 10 toes down. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, y'all. I think I'm out of here. I think I pretty much got everybody. Like I said, Shantae, thank you so much, love. You really hold me down. Jesse from the NAP, thank you so much for being a member. Shout out to my members too, because you guys take the extra step and actually become a member, and I appreciate that. It doesn't go unnoticed, okay? All right, y'all, I am out of here. I will see you guys on the next live video. Until next time, America.